Don't you just love it when you're muted and no one realizes? Yeah, what's a stream without scuff? Oh yeah, competent. Basically, today we're going to be checking out Limbus Company. I am definitely not addicted to this game. And, yeah. That's my line. I'm sticking to it. And I have absolutely no idea what else anyone would possibly say to make me believe otherwise. It's not like I caught a bug and it's like, hey, ooh, there's a guaranteed 3-star or rate or whatever it is, and you just have to pay $20, you get a random one, and then I did it, and I may or may not have got something really awesome, and it was kind of awesome, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's cool. Yeah, that definitely didn't happen. I definitely didn't already spend like $20 on the game because of that, and I definitely didn't spend it and get a random lucky pull of the Priest of La Manche line for Gregor, and how that kind of works out really well, and yeah, that would be really awkward if I did that, and I'm just kind of lucky that way. Because it'd be like if I did this right now and said, oh hey, by the way, I did that, and I didn't know I was doing it. Apparently that's really nice. Yeah, that's a thing. I'm not addicted. No one is addicted to this game. Nothing like that would happen. I'm not saying anything that it will in any way, shape, or form incriminate me. My wife is in with hearing distance. Yeah, that's the thing. So apparently I'm building a bleed team. I don't know what that means, and why is everyone calling him the Prego? Pregor. You know, there's a time where my chat scares me. I call that days that end in Y. Never would have guessed. So apparently, according to Mr. Katz, this is one of the hardest and toughest kill tank in the game. Ooh, nice. Also, there's apparently a bunch of things you get for logging in, so I put them all into the manager of La Manche Land. So yeah, a little higher level than last time, considering last time she fought through the entire first dungeon at level 1 and contributed a significant proportion of the damage. Yeah. Oh, also did some random rolls and got this. I don't know what this is. I know what Fanghunt Office Fixer is. I'm assuming Vampire Hunter. I got the middle little brother, which is a thing I have no understanding of. Yeah, honestly, I'm not going for the battle pass because I know it ends soon, but yeah, and I might have run the 110 so many times that everyone else leveled up a bunch. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Wait, Meg Onyx, there's a new Hunter the Parenting. Oh, I heard about that. I just need to get around to it, but damn. So basically what I'm saying is, let's jump into it. I'm not jonesing for this all day. I definitely am not. Got some more of these requests I want to take before I forget completely again. Seriously, the art on these things. Only a few of them right now, not bad. Looks like we almost have half of the friends list filled up though. So let's jump in and see where this next part goes. We are currently on Canto 2. I need to clear chapter 2 to get the Mirror of Dreaming. I've heard this is a open world section. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Yeah, not really sure, but hey, we'll do it. Self-obscure, the outcast, and the unloving. Oh, so we're going through each individual one. So we were doing D a bunch. Now we're in J. Okay. Let's start it up. I'm glad there's nothing horrible that's going to happen. Because if I did something horrible, that would be funny. Yeah. Also, let me know if this sounds too low, too quiet, too high. I can't really hear on mine because I have it separate from when you guys hear. So that's the grinding dungeon? Yeah, that'd be awesome. It's kind of what I want to get to. Oh, I remember this scene from the last chapter. Canto. Whatever. The bus wasn't all that lively. I could hear Rhodia's occasional quips, or Heathcliff starting pointless quarrels with someone. Probably Don Quixote or Sinclair. And I'm not even going to try how to say that name, demanding a source of heat to light her cigarette, having run out of lighter fluid. Amidst the gripes and disorder, Gregor was pretty much the only sinner I could rely on to willingly turn the mood around. The fact that Gregor, who just had all the trauma thrown in his face, is the one who's the lighthearted guy right now. But now he was one of the quietest. Okay, never mind. That sounds better. He was just staring out the window, seemingly lost in deep thought. Virgilus. One thing was for sure. If anyone were to blame for trashing the mood on the bus, it'd be Virgilus. Really? Okay, wasn't expecting that one. The road to the Golden Bough wasn't... Is it bow or bow? Still don't know. I only ever read the word. It was an awfully arduous one, putting us on the brink of death, and some past that several times, not to mention the occasions when we almost ended up unemployed. I love how we almost died. Also, we were almost unemployed. Nah, actually, never mind. That is a legitimate good concern. Yet Virgilus refused to see from our perspective. Given the circumstances, it's only natural for our sinners to be palpably disgruntled. Tired of the silent treatment, Ishmael spoke up. Couldn't you tell me where our next destination is now, at least? Sorry about that. I was wondering whether briefing the mission to you miscreants would be worth the effort. Probably not. Is he trying to tell a joke? Oh god, I think he's trying to tell a joke. Also, Rose, you should uptie IDs to the next level up. It upgrades their kit and unlocks passive and skill 3, basically the ult of each ID. I think I need more of a certain resource I don't have yet to do that, other than just login bonuses, so I don't know if I'm actually capable of doing it to anyone yet. But I will, because that sounds awesome. And it gives you more art, Flashy Boy. Ooh, one awesome name too. More art. Nice. Ha, you're hurting me with your cold shoulder. Don't you know that kids falling behind need more love? I don't think anyone other than Sinclair counts as a kid. And I'm pretty sure he won't either because he's here and that's enough of a condemnation. And let me plead you not to embarrass me this time. Yeah. Unfortunately, one of the fixers got away. We need to fix that. I sure don't want to look like a teacher taking a bunch of grade schoolers out for a picnic. What do you think this is, America? Oh. You ever say a joke and then realize, ooh, still too soon, or too accurate? I'm not really sure which one's worse. I have high hopes for you, in particular, Rodion. You might just make a good guide for this tour. I guess we're going through her backstory now. Huh? I know I'm a big deal, but I don't think I can be a guide for a place I don't know. No worries, we're heading to a location you should be more than familiar with. A nest of hedonism where you can drown in money, or be drained of everything you have. Atlantic City? Vegas? New Jersey? I wouldn't say Detroit. Actually, no, you can drown in money on the north side. J Corpse. Ooh, she has a tick mark on her face. Great, even Rhodia has gone quiet now. Well, I suppose it wouldn't be so bad to win big while we're at it. With our luck. Actually, with my luck last time around, that might actually be possible. Oi, someone wake me up when we're there. Coincidentally, the bus will be unable to take you right to the branch building this time. Dear passenger. Charon, park it. Aw, that means we have less Charon. Literally the best part of this game. If anything happens to her, I will be very upset but not entirely surprised. I fully expect she's going to be a boss at some time we have to kill and it'll be horrible and absolutely gut-wrenching. And she'll probably come back and kill us in some way. Because, you know, we can die and they can keep doing that over and over and over again. So yeah. Charon? What's park? Oh yeah, she's been driving till they're out of people. Yeah. The more you think about that, the worse there is. It means stop. Stops are red. Red tastes bad to Charon. Do you only drink blue then? Rumbling Charon hit the brakes without warning, sending most of the sinners flying face first into the seats ahead and flinging others off of theirs. I was, of course, powerless against the inertia. I swear, they've died more to their own allies than they have to actual enemies in this game so far. No, wait. Shit, that's not even a joke right now. The enemies killed them each once at the beginning, and then they just kept racking up body count as they drove in the first chapter. No, that was the prologue even. Huh. Yeah, it's a thing. A cacophony of complaints and shouts erupted. I almost wish there was background sound effects for that. Although I didn't get to hear the sinner's ramblings in clear detail, I'm willing to bet a good half of them were profanities. So maybe better off not knowing. No. I want to hear the crazy level of profanity this hell world that makes 40K look like a pleasant vacation by comparison would have for profanity. Actually, dedicated employee or trusting would probably be the absolute biggest insult there. Or, wow, you're a hard worker who believes in the right things. So basically you call them Dawn without the insanity that goes with Dawn. Good to see you all full of energy. Now out. The destination still seemed rather far. You call a taxi for us? I really doubt it. Oh yeah, he's the rich boy. As Miss Faust will explain in detail, this mission is going to be quite different from our last Dante. He's just ignoring him altogether. This is because the location of the Golden Bough is in the underground of a casino. So we're going into a den of depravity where people eat each other and sacrifice up their live ones and everyone remaining so that the monsters who are in debt don't destroy everything to get out. Apple. Yeah, that's completely different. God. Do you mean to tell us that it's among the brightly lit buildings standing at the center of that street? That's right. It's one of those. The lobotomy branch facility we infiltrated last time was one that had been neglected for quite a while. So you mean that was the exception? See, it's times like this that remind me our team doesn't necessarily lack critical thinkers. It really does make me wonder how you managed to blunder your previous missions even more. I mean, they got a free get out of jail card, so it kind of does reduce the, oh, this might kill me. On the other hand, I don't care. It does kind of blunt the self-preservation when you don't need to worry about the preservation part. The Golden Bow is a potent energy source holding the essence of many technological marvels. Ah, so we're stealing nuclear energy from a casino. Wait, are we literally Ocean's 12 in this one? No, there's 13 because Dante. So close. If they made 13 Oceans movies, that would probably be something I'm expecting someone in the chat to mention at this point because that might actually have happened, and I don't want to find out because that kind of terrifies me. Such font of energy will attract loads of wealthy people, and in no time, a whole civilization is built on top of it. It's not like there's any random substance in the ground we have to pull out to burn to do that kind of thing exactly, or that there's an entire company based on that. It'd be funny if there was only one. Therefore, it's likely that the future destinations will have been occupied by other factions and their structures. This is the comedy break, Canto? I will believe it when I find out what you consider comedy. And you're here, so most of that's me suffering. I see the plan. Which in turn indicates that we should be prepared to visit a wide variety of venues in addition to the casino. It also means that your first mission was a relatively easy one, that you somehow smashed defeat in wide open maws of success. Yeah, never done that before. Does he usually hold grudges that long? Probably. Don't ask me, we haven't known him much longer than you have. What do you say again? Something like, welcome to the Limbus company, I'm your guide, Virgilus, and all that. She's still pissed. Pretty good impression, wasn't it? English dubs, this would be awesome. We've got the authoritative tone down to a T, I'll give you that. I'd had to hold myself back from asking if I could resign right after joining. I get the feeling the rest of you thought the same. Nonsense! 'Twas a day to go down in history! Beckoned by the red gaze himself! Truly, there is no honor greater than a color addressing your... Wait, than a color? Her hair does shine a lot. Oh. Huh. I guess he does have a fan after all. Yeah. True that. With their spirits lifted, Rhodia and Gregor began to chuckle.
다들 말이 필요
That's more
이상으로
talking than
많군.
necessary. I really do not wish for there to be
버스
emphasis
안에서의 세
behind
번째
a third
규칙을
rule for this bus.
만들고 싶게 하진 않았으면 좋겠는데.
Come on, give the employees some room to badmouth their boss. You're being totally petty. Is he their boss? Like, unironically, I don't know the structure. He might not actually be in the command structure. He's definitely there, but is he just a guide? Or is he actually... I don't know enough about the actual company to know what Limbus company is beyond this team specifically. Oh, colors as in the color fixer. The red gaze. Yeah, that's why. That makes sense. Next time, do it out of earshot. And suddenly he is more accepting than the vast majority of managers. I'm more fragile than I look, you see. Right. Time to get up and at it. I sure hope you come back with a bow in your hands this time. Or else. We'll have to find out how many times Dante can bring you back.
이번에도 실패하면 어떻게 할 건데?
And if we bugger it twice? Who knows? Karen might suddenly forget what button to press to open the door for you. We all acknowledge that she probably would do that anyways. Button? Red. Yucky color. Oh. Considering the buses all dyed in red right now, that's actually a weird thing to say. You're one daft bloke. God, he's so British. I almost wish they got a British voice actor to make it more Brit. Or a Cockney one. Granted, it wouldn't really fit for the character he's based on, but still. Utigang? And that means? Shorthand for useless idiotic travelers, go and abscond now. Heathcliff glared at Ryusho. Ryoshu? I'm probably butchering the name. Insult welling up in his throat, only to expel a loud sigh. He resigned uncharacteristically, as if he came to the realization that killing her wouldn't solve anything. I mean, it's great stress relief, and there's no downside. Except for Dante, but who cares about that? British Korean voice actor. Oh. They're having fun with these waiting screens, aren't they? Neat. Ryoshu? So hoot, that's how you say it? Oh. I'm going to butcher that. Granted, if you've never been here before, I do this a lot. The butchering name thing. Level 6. I might have over-leveled this. I'm just going to bring these 4 in and see how that works out. I don't think I could possibly lose with this team being so over-leveled. She adds more fire to it. Oh, she adds a lot of the sword. Affinities. Oh, so this is how you charge ego, isn't it? Ah. I'm not doing this correctly. They're just gonna keep using that. Allow me to give a rundown of the plan. Our primary objective is to infiltrate the casino unsuspected. It will be critical for the successful recovery of the Golden Bough. According to the information we've acquired, the casino has 3 entrances. One for ordinary visitors, one reserved for VIPs, and lastly, the back door used by employees. I'm going to do something that I rarely engage in and hold my tongue because there is nothing I could possibly say right now that would in any way, shape, or form be inappropriate right now. We'll split into 3 groups of 4 sinners to cover each entrance. 4 of us will disguise as croupiers. 4 will pose as guests, and 4 will play the role of VIPs. Working in smaller groups will certainly draw less attention. It's wise to divide rather than unite. Open the envelopes I gave out to confirm the role you've been assigned. Also, the higher-ups expressed concern over our performance. confirming that she's definitely not just another sinner because she actually knows who the higher-ups are. I wonder if she's technically our boss as well, and she's just not telling us because we don't know. They stress that the company's future plans hinge on whether we can retrieve the golden bow through this operation. Therefore, we will collaborate on a joint operation. I don't know why, but this just reminded me I need to play Library of Ruina. Joint operation? Our partner is a special forces unit consisting of professionals and veterans. Ah, and which one of them will die and which one will betray us this time? Bizarre. By the way, you can deploy 5 sinners now? Yep, I saw that. I think couldn't I deploy 5 earlier as well? I literally thought in a good bit of the dungeon I could deploy 5. Or maybe I'm just really bad at remembering.
지금은 LCC 클리어 부서라고 불리던가요?
I believe they are now monikered LCC, short for Limbus Company Clearance Department. Clearance Department? The joke being it's both bargain bin and also the people cleaning out. So we're probably going in to steal things because it's a clearance. As in, we're clearing out your budget. Or anything you ever had. We're theft. We're literally the theft. I'm okay with this. I thought 12 people was already a crowd. I mean, I think 2 people is a crowd, but that's just me. Someone finally realized that more isn't always merrier. The fact they have Gregor saying this, and not the French guy, considering he's supposed to be the stranger. Yeah. Wowzer! Oh, wow, the over-the-top. I haven't met staff from other teams before. Just where could they be? Hong Lu looked around, expecting Faust to bring them forward for introductions any second. Needless to say, no one showed up like he expected. We'll be heading to the pawn shop. Is pawning things still a thing these days? Well, I guess they do have pawn shops everywhere. We're in the so-called Pawnbroker Avenue. Most business double as pawn shops here. That place is our rendezvous. Let's head inside. Hey, a red digit's up. Oh no, random enemies! How horrible with this! My clock isn't a magic cure-all for your problems. Don't charge it willy-nilly. Ah, it's one of these again. Ah, that's fine. So, either way it goes there. And either way this happens. Let's use some blue. I think I might have over-leveled these guys. I'm not exactly a strategist, but I might have a good option for that. Ooh, haven't done purple before. Let's do that. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of not aliving. We are very much not aliving them right now. Eventually, I will get to the point where I take damage. And Flashable, you mentioned Manager Don having more HP than Gregor the Priest. Yeah, but I also, every time I get any level up materials from logging in, I just put in her because, admittedly, the reason is because she has the coolest attack pattern. That's actually it. That's literally the only reason. There's probably good ones, and that's the only one I got. What do his attacks do? Sacrifice. Gains a lot more bleed. Locked and defense. I should probably read these. I won't, though. Reading is for people who do that. Oh, wow, they're already dead. That's just one hit. That was kind of overkill. Yeah. Oh, that is a face. Aye, too many visitors for once. The shop's cramped as is. This is a pawn shop, all right.
그럼 불어볼 거요? 아니면
Do y'all
마작점으로
prefer
볼
your
거요?
luck to draw of the draw from trumps or mahjong? As we entered the shop, we were met by the gruff greeting of an old pawnbroker.
저게 뭐라는 거냐?
What's that blighter on about? That must mean an old man.
저만 제2사 안내책자 읽어온 거예요?
Am I the only one here who read up on Nest J? Virgilus gave us a pamphlet to peruse before we left. He had pamphlets? He's a lot more really prepared than I was expecting, honestly.
뭐
Well, I think I remember glancing at the cover.
이곳에서는
Here, you
그날
get
하루의
loaned
운에
different
따라서
amounts
받을 수
depending
있는
on your
지불금도
fortune for the day.
달라져요.
Ah. It's a free loan as long as you pay it back.
대복이면 값을
If
더
you draw a great boon, you get extra cash, while misfortune means
가까워질수록
far
건전도
less
못 건지게 되는
than
거죠.
what the pawn is worth.
아
That reminds me, our family hired dedicated fortune tellers. Sinclair, unrelated note, hey Eric, have you heard about the Hunter the Parenting episode was released? Yes, I did. The audio log covers everyone's favorite buddy cops. Yep, I heard about that, and it looks amazing. I'm definitely doing that Friday. It's going to be awesome. There's just so many awesome things that just came out, so I'm honestly kind of spoiled right now. They drew a great boon for me in the divination they performed before I left. That must have been a sign that I would join all of you wonderful people on your journey. Or they got lucky you left. Who could go either way.
와,
Wow,
유복한
really?
집에서
So
신성부름이나
indulging
해왔던 게
in lofty
당신의
leisure
운명이라니.
on your
저도
grand
다음에는 그런
estate
운명으로
with your
태어나길
fated life.
기도해야겠네요.
Maybe I should pray that I'm born that rich and there's a next time.
난 사양이야. 저런 놈들이
I'm good. Well,
알고 보면 더
it's well-off
더럽게
folks
노는
like him that
거거든.
tend to play dirty. Yeah.
그럴 수도
You
있겠네요.
might be right. I don't
저도
like
어렸을
to
때부터
get along with
제
my younger
동생하고는
sibling in
같이 놀기
childhood.
싫었던 것 같아요.
Always trying to cheat and grouch
맨날
if things didn't go as
반칙했으면서
desired.
아니 내가 말한 건
No,
그런
that's
뜻이 아니고.
not what I was getting at. Probably is exactly what he's getting at, actually.
다들 좀 볼 거요 말 거요?
So you want to get your fortune or not? I don't know how to make my man voice sound older. Are you want to get your fortune or not? See, that just sounds too crotchety.
그런데
Forget about that. Do you people
조당
even
잡을
have
걸
anything
가지고
to
있긴
pawn?
한
I'm not
거요?
seeing any wealth
다들
on you.
행스.
The pawnbroker glanced over at each sinner with a dubious look until his eyes landed on me. He's going to go for the head, isn't he? Oh,
저
that clock head
시계머리는
might be worth a
값이
good
되긴
sum.
하겠군.
얼마로 예상하는데 영감?
How much do you think they sell for, old pal? Oh my god. Rhodia, I'm not for sale. Debatable.
연락 받으셨을지 모르겠지만 저희는 림버스
As you were
컴퍼니
likely
소속으로
contacted in advance, we were from Limbus Company, and unfortunately, neither the sinners nor the pawnbroker were paying any attention to Faust's words.
이 손수건은
Oh my god, they've
집 나올
gone to
때
the
가져왔던
cartoon
것
style
같아요.
again. Ooh, I did bring this handkerchief with me when I left home. A dragon embroidered on silk. That's some meticulous needlework. Which might net, let's see, 7 million?
700만 안?
He just carries that around.
그깟
A
천조각이
current piece of
그렇게
cloth is
비싸다고?
worth
운이 썩어버린
that
거
much.
아니야 영감?
Have your eyes right out, old geezer? Kind of with him on this one. Don't you recognize the value of this quality? Now I see. You're wearing a shabby ring like it's treasure. Tisk. Oh. Oh. They're just dropping that now? Heathcliff, if I'm right, is based on an Emily Bronte novel, and those have a very stylistic format of rich versus poor love interest, and he was just talking about the rich guy cheating. Ah. I'm assuming he proposed, married, and she's going to be an enemy later on. Ah. I didn't realize the Heathcliff we were getting a lore dump on.
뭐라고 했냐?
What did you just say?
아우 시끄러워.
Jeez, cut it out, Dante.
Dante,
Please shut them
얘네
up. I
좀
don't think
조용히
you can.
시켜줘.
걱정했잖아요, 파우스트.
You had us worried, Faust. Yeah. Amidst the chaos, a most gentle voice softly landed on my ears. That is a really weird way to describe hearing and creepy. Not to mention the music change there, so I'm assuming this next person is going to be an enemy.
보기로 한 시간은 4시였는데
Wow, that looks like a boss we're gonna fight.
당신이
We were
시계
met-
보는 법을 까먹었을 리는
Meant to
없을
meet each other
테고요.
at 4, but 15
그렇죠?
minutes has passed already. Surely you couldn't have forgotten how to read a clock, right? I mean, with what eyes?
네,
Certainly not.
버스를
There was
운전한
little
건
I could do to
제가
alter the
아니니까요.
driver of the bus. That's accurate.
아하. 그래서 이런 시계
So you're
인간까지
taking a
데리고
clock person with you to help with the time.
알람 기능까지는
I suppose they
없었나 보네.
didn't come with an alarm. Did we? No, actually, seriously. Is there an alarm function? I mean, he does have a clock head. Can he be put to snooze? I'm asking weird questions right now. The gentle voice was soon followed by one that didn't even attempt to hide their disdain. Oh, she was hiding her disdain? Oh, I didn't realize that. Come on, that's a little harsh. Let's try to leave better first impressions. I don't think there's going to be a good one. I know my voice won't be heard by anyone other than the sinners, but I still can't help but get upset at rude remarks.
너희야?
He's going to be a really rude ass when we
이번에
find out his past.
황금가지
Horrible
탈환
past.
작전.
Oh, so it was you. You guys are the team that botched the Golden Bowl retrieval last time.
도시에서
Folks had
손꼽힌다는
high
천재가
expectations for your
속한
team,
팀이라길래
what with some of the smartest people in the city
주위에서
being
기대가
on it.
많았는데.
I'm sorry. This team is some of the smartest people in the city. I think I greatly overestimated how intelligent everyone else in the background was. Wow.
어쩐지
No wonder
파우스트
Miss Faust wasn't
표정이
looking very
계속 안 좋아
pleased.
보이던데. 제 표정은 항상
My face has
동그랬어요.
remained constant. Yeah, I don't think she has those muscles left.
야,
Eh.
넌 왜 가만히 있어?
What are you standing around for?
얘도
Go
나랑
on now.
보낼
This
거야.
fellow
무시하지
here is the
말라고.
brainy sort. Don't brush him off. Heathcliff gave Yi-Sang a sideways glance, but what he got in response was lukewarm.
그저 무의미한 자랑이기 때문이요.
I shall not, as that would be a hollow vote.
너 지하에서만 해도
But
말
you were a
많지
lot more
않아?
talkative down in that
왜 갑자기
basement.
또
Who
이상해진
are you and
거야?
what did you do with Yi-Sang? He likes it when he's in danger, doesn't he?
원래부터 이상이었소만.
I am and have always been whom I match in the mirror. That is an odd way to put it. Also, I just realized, is that a gun or a cane strapped to his leg? Actually, can't tell. You forget it.
됐다.
첫 번째 임무는
Our first mission was
애초에 실패를
devised
염두에 둔 계획이었어요.
with failure in mind. That's depressing.
각자의 잠재력을
We need an
확인하는
opportunity to see
시간이
what potential our
필요했으니까.
sinners held.
그랬던 거였어?
Wait, it was?
처음부터
A
목표가
plan whose
실패인
purpose is to
작전이라니.
fail. That could hardly
작전이라고
qualify as a
부르기도
proposal.
못하군.
I mean, it could. Just depends on who you're doing it with.
베르길리우스님은
By the
어디
way,
갔죠?
where is Virgilus?
전
I agreed to
그분
assist
얼굴이라도
with the
뵐 수
operation
있을까
mainly
싶어서
for a chance to get to see
작전에
him.
합류하겠다고 한
That's going to be a
건데요.
repeating pattern, is it? Just disappointing people who don't get to fanboy over him. Considering how horrible every person who's fanboyed over him has been so far, I kind of get his depression and why he has no desire to fuck around with this place.
그분도 쪽팔렸겠지.
He must have been embarrassed. Imagine
이런
accompanying
애들이랑
people
같이
like
다닌다고
these.
생각해봐.
그 자식.
Is that why he dropped us so far away from this place? Because he was ashamed of us?
네가 쪽팔려서?
Honestly, I think he just didn't want to fuck around with it. Like, have you seen the people you're dealing with already?
왜 비하 발언에는 반박을 아무도 안 하는 건데요?
Doesn't anyone have a thing to say about us being belittled? Probably not.
그리고
I wonder,
자기소개라도 해야 잘난 척이든
all that
허세든 의미
boasting and
있어진다는 거
bluffing
몰라요?
not do much if we don't introduce ourselves first. I don't think they care.
합동
These
작전을
two will
하게
be
될
our
분들이에요.
cooperators with this mission. They're from Limbus Company Clearance Department, also known as the LCC.
오셨습니다.
Ah, yes, the Theft Department.
비포팀까지
The before
붙여주시죠.
team of clearance, please.
전
Ah,
쏘두고
I'm
이
Sued, and
사람은
this is Effie.
에피랍니다.
Surprisingly cute name for him. That's weird.
뭐 우리가
Are
박수라도
we supposed to
쳐줘야 되는
clap or?
와 반가워요.
Wonderful, it's a pleasure. He actually is clapping. I know this guy's entire shtick is over-the-top happiness and maybe not understanding being poor, but they even changed the music. Hung Lu was the only person on the team welcoming with total sincerity. He almost even gave a standing ovation. A good half of the rest stared at the two with cold eyes and the others wary, till introductions were finished. When he finally drops that mask, that's going to be one hell of a ride.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를
I want to point out right now how crazy it is. I brought 4 people.
그러니 가릴 것 없이
4
마음껏
people.
마셔.
She's level 40. Everyone else is around
우리가
level
이룰 수
10.
있는 유일한
She only did
뽕이니까.
30%. Dope. 89. Level doesn't seem to be that big of a deal. Because, you know, almost 30 levels and almost everyone else caught up. Who's also a 3-star, but whatever. Also, he took a lot of damage. I need to figure out how he actually plays. Wait, Stick, you mentioned Sod and Effie are literally the pun. Effie-sode. It's episode is the pun. People are saying they're Jesse and James. Oh, God. I actually figure out how these guys work, but I don't have any idea yet. Granted, I'm literally just not reading and unga-bunging the entire thing, so yeah. A flawless plan. Oh, we're gonna fuck something up. Nice. I love it when a plan falls apart. I mean, comes together.
자, 이번
Oh my
작전은요.
god.
저희가 숟가락으로
They actually do look
떠먹여 줄
like Jesse and
테니까
James.
그냥 입을 벌려서
Now, for this
골고루
mission,
씹기만
we'll
하면
basically
된답니다.
spoon feed you everything. And all you have to do is open wide and chew up your simple tasks. Don't worry, we can fail this one even harder.
여기 봉투에 든 문서들
Check the documents in the
확인하시고
envelope and do
거기에
exactly
적혀
precisely as the
있는
paper
대로
says. Also, Roast.
그대로만 하면
I
돼요.
like how 99% of Priest's damage taken is from applying bleed to himself. Yeah, I kind of figured that was his shtick because no one could deal that much damage when we're that over-leveled. We saw it dragged out the valve, needled me a bit. I decided not to argue. Even if I did, the ticking of a clock would be all she'd hear. He looks way more gung-ho suddenly.
뭐야?
There's not a lot of joining together at all, this joined operation, is there? You're just telling us to follow from behind. I mean, cool, cannon fodder.
자존심 상하네.
This is insulting.
이것들이
Are they
누구를
taking us for
뒤집어 알아?
lovers or what? Oh, because she was on a ship. Ishmael. Yeah.
관리자님, 이거 그대로 두고 봐.
Look, Major, we've got to put our foot down and do as they say, I guess.
되겠네?
What's she reading through then?
얘네들이 준 문서요.
The documents they gave us, they're
완벽해요.
flawless.
이것 봐요.
Look at this. It has routes drawn out and everything. It's been ages since I saw a plan this clean and meticulous. Oh my god, professionalism has won her over. Kind of surprised anyone here actually understands what that is.
확실히.
Otis.
제대로 된
Surely
작전
this is
계획을
certainly
써봤던
indicative
티가
of their
나는군.
knowledge in writing up proper plans of operation. Or they had someone else do it.
아,
This isn't to say that it holds a candle to the level of forethought you display, Manager. I mean, it doesn't. Because I don't have a candle. Even though my head's on fire. Am I the candle? I don't actually mention the fire part now that I think about it. It's just in the art. Convinced by Ishmael's commendation, I open the envelope and carefully read the rundown of the operation. The goal can be summarized as the following. Reach the top floor of the casino. The main reason behind organizing this plan was the first place prize for the table game to be... Oh no, do we have to actually rely on luck? I mean, on the one hand, I'm a gacha game player. If I realize there's a 0.01% chance, I'm thinking, ooh, better than usual. As someone who finally got an FGO, that is not even a joke, and I'm unfortunately completely aware of it. On the other hand, I've seen my luck at those pulls, so that's not a good thing. According to the papers, winning the competition out on the top floor of the casino is the only way to gain access to the area with the golden bow. I don't know why, but I want to read everything Dante does in Kronk's voice. I won't be able to do it because I'll forget. But I kind of want to do it. Because it really does change all of Limbus Company if you read Dante's lines and think, oh, yeah, squirrel. Oh my god. This is what happens when I'm not well caffeinated. I get even loopier than when I am caffeinated. Because unfortunately, this is literally just water. Not even a joke, it's actually just water. Yeah. Of the four, we'll be using the name of the infamous Tingtang Gang. Is that a joke about the clock? Wait, that's some of the options we get for the gang members at the alternate forms, isn't it?
이름이 조직의
A name doesn't
성격까지
necessarily
대변해주진
reflect the
않아요.
nature of an organization.
얕은 편견일 뿐이죠.
That's a shallow prejudice. I disagree. If someone calls themselves the baby diapers, I am going to judge them for this. I don't care how horrible or nasty they are. If you name yourself baby diaper, you have made a choice, good sir or madam. And it was the wrong one.
편견이라는 색깔 안경을 구태여
It is unideal for one to choose to see things through the tinted lens that is biased. Odd choice, but okay. Right. They're killing me right now. It's like the cat's just pooped in the other room. They have a freaking litter box right by the door, and I'm literally just drowning in cat dander. That couldn't be the case. Back to the plan. We'll disguise the boss as the Tingtang gang and win the game of chance. Afterwards, we have to go underground floors where the golden bow lies. Leading up to the game, we'll use the items and clothing we find in the pawnshop as disguise to give our rules. Go to the casino and wait for the team in the top floor to win the game. That's about it, the outline plan, I think. Hey, wait a second. Won't the entire thing fall apart if our player doesn't win? That's why you cheat. I'm sure everyone else will.
혹시나 할 때를 대비해서 위조
We're prepared. Fake
신분증까지
identification as well.
준비해놨답니다.
Just in case the casino security runs random inspection on visitors.
좋아. 다 좋은데.
Alright, that's fine and dandy.
꼭대기층에
How do you win
갱부를
once
어떻게
you're all on the
이기지?
top floor? Cheat.
우리 복장을 보면
What do you think our
감이
outfits
잡히지
are
않아?
for? You have a unique style choice?
카지노 딜러로 자연스럽게 섞이기
Practice
위해 몇
For
개월의
months to
연습이지.
pass off as bona fide croupiers. I still don't know what that is. I'm assuming it has to do with a gambling person? I don't know.
알아서 좋은 패를 넘겨줄 거야.
I'll give you
눈만
good luck. The
멀쩡히
game is in your
달려있으면
bag. All you need is a
이기는
pair
건
of functioning
걱정
eyes.
없지.
Really? Problem with that. Effie mumbled the last part to himself again while casting a sidelong scowl at our group. Yeah. Considering how many of us are... Yeah. He's making it painfully obvious. He has no faith in us. He's not wrong.
콩콩이 퍼트목으로는
People are telling
어떻게
me
위장할 건데?
croupiers are dealers. Oh. Okay. And now we're gonna take the place of the Tingtang gang boss.
카지노에서
We'll put
제공되는
incentives in the
식사에
food served
수면제를
at the
섞을
casino.
거예요.
We've already finished negotiating their
주방장이랑도
details with the head
이미
chef.
얘기가 끝났-
수면제.
Sedatives. Sod and Effie winked at each other. It was a gesture demonstrating the two were ideal partners, able to tell each other's thoughts from exchanging glances.
사장님,
Hey, dear
지낼 때
Pawn, why are they changing
여기서부터
music again?
저기까지
We're about.
물건들 좀 보고
We'll be taking a
있을게요.
look at the goods on showcase from here to there.
네?
Eh?
아이고,
Oh, no, yeah,
예,
sure, of
그럼요.
course. Please take your time, ma'am.
둘러보세요.
Also, David Gates, thank you for joining the membership for a full month now. And the Go Team Otter Evil level, too. Nice. And a croupier is what you call the person in charge of the table. So it's not just the dealer, it's the person running it? Are there levels to the dealership? I don't know anything about going into casinos now that I think about it. This is an oversight of my logic, or knowledge of it. The pawnbroker's attitude took a sharp turn from disdainful to kowtowing.
그럼 다들 진열장에서
Now then,
알맞은 물건을
Let's take what we
가져가죠.
need from the display.
우와,
Oh
이거
my! This is
구프샤
a
디자이너가
Gucci
제작했던
designer
브로치죠.
brooch, isn't it?
야, 이걸
what a
알아보시는
discerning eye
분이
you have there,
계실
sir.
줄이야. 저희
This is the
전당포에
mainstay of our
대대로
shop's
있죠.
catalog. Only 10 of those were ever made. It's worth possibly He's gonna break
저희
it.
집 강아지가
My dog used to
산책할
have
때마다
one of
끼고
these on
다니는
its
목줄
collar whenever we took it
장식이었어요.
out for walkies.
아, 다시 보니까
So nice to see something
너무
that brings back
반갑네요.
pleasant memories. They're really playing up the rich boy part.
나는 이
I'm
소가죽으로
down
만든
for these
장갑이
cowhide
탐나는데.
gloves. Whoever had them must have been a fashionista.
봉투에 적혀
Please
있는 대로
take items that
가져가세요.
suit what's written
각자
in the
맡은
envelopes.
역할이 있답니다.
You have roles to play.
이보시오.
Pardon,
내
but the
봉투에는
envelope I've received says
청소부라고
janitor.
써져 있는데
This must be an
뭔가
error of some
사고가 있는
sort.
것 같소만?
It involves you not talking to people.
좋아.
Okay,
좋은데.
it's all good and all, but
돈은
do you
어떻게
have the
지불할
money to
작전?
pay for all this? Worrying about
격떨어지게 예산
spending?
걱정을 왜
Who do you
하는
think
거야?
we are? Some
이
low-ranked hirelings?
블랙카드로는
There's
못
nothing I
긁는 게
can't
없어.
afford using the black card. So, what? It's fake? Probably so.
단테, 어떻게 된 거야?
Dante, what's this about?
숯불
You
고기는
told me we
예산
can't
딸려서
have
못
prime beef
먹는다며?
because we don't have the budget. Yeah, apparently they took the budget.
수준 이상의 성과를 보이는
So the
부서에게
rumors were true. The team
회사에서
with
한도
notable
없는
performance
카드를
are
준다는
given a
소문이
company card with no
사실이고.
spending limit. Oh, so that's why we were set up to fail. Because that way we're cheaper. And it makes sense. Well, everyone was shocked by the proven existence of the fabled black card. Or the fact that now that they know you won't starve to death, they're skimping on food because you could just be brought back and actually starve to death multiple times and still not be fed. We'll ignore that part. A loud voice came from outside.
어이 할배.
Tingtang gang, rustic
오늘까지
sounding
절세 내야
Tingtanger.
한다는 거
Oi,
나만 아는
dotard!
소식이었어?
Didn't I say your payment was due today? Someone who clearly belongs to the vicious syndicate entered the Pawnshop. Please give me more chance. I swear I'll have the money ready. I mean, to be fair, we kinda are just about to pay you all the money you need, but you're also probably skipping on them, so yeah.
한 번?
One more? Can you do basic math? You said the same thing last time. Boss won't like me wasting precious time researching or
내가 놓친 내
teaching
숫자
you
공부
kindergarten,
봐준
you
거야.
hear?
형님한테 깨줘야겠어.
I'm just a frail old man standing on doughtery feet. There's really nothing you get out of shaking me down. Other than all the money we're about to pay you. Pleading with an overtly loud voice, the pawnbroker looked at us. Yeah?
이제는 큰
Talking
소리를
back
치네.
now? Yeah, go on then, get mad. I don't feel so guilty that way.
그래야
The way he looked like he was covertly begging us to help him, based on his expression. The sinner's attention was actually drawn to the ongoing row.
거기 뭘 봐?
Where are you looking at? You think I'm playing?
와,
Gee,
진짜
that was so
전형적인
stereotypical. I
대사라서
didn't even
대꾸하고
get the urge
싶지도
to reply.
않았어요.
Can't people be
좀더
more
창의적인
creative
시비를
about
걸 수
throwing
없는
taunts?
걸까요?
Yeah. Oh, according to Sin Systems, the tattoos are actually tech enhancing their strength and luck. Neat.
저희가
Shouldn't we help out
도와줘야
maybe?
하는 거 아닐까요?
He was kind of an ass. Unlike Ishmael, who scoffed at the goon, Sinclair anxiously glanced over.
어쩔 수 없답니다.
We have no
뒷골목은
choice.
뒷골목
The back
나름대로의
streets have
규율이
their own rules and
존재하고
order. We
그것들이
aren't the ones to
얼핏
disturb that
옆에서
complex
돌아가는
web of their
구조니까요.
society. Order. Yeah, that's a funny word for it.
우리 같은 외지인들이
Outsiders like us will
어설프게
only
개입을
cause a
하면
bigger scene if we
눈에만
try to
띌
step
뿐이에요.
in. Pleased by the sinners choosing to stay away, the goon continued with the extortion. Huh, if you ain't got money, why don't you pay your dues in that instead?
그걸로 되잖아.
I'm telling you. Anything but that, please!
제발.
There's gonna be something stupid they're bringing out, aren't they? Is it really okay to leave them be?
영폭이
Shall I
그러시면
sell this dispute for
제가
them
나설까요,
so it
관리자님?
doesn't bother you, manager? Steal the black card.
그런데
What does
그거라는
the
게
Tufster
뭐지?
mean by that? Tufster?
이곳엔
We haven't heard from
돈보다
Dot.
더
She's
가치
about to
있는
do murder,
재고가
isn't she?
존재해요.
A currency more valuable than money exists in this district.
제2사의 특이점은
It's well known that J-Corp Singular is a powerful security technology capable of locking anything.
하지만 그런 보안
What
기술을
is less known, however,
생겨난
is the existence
제2사
extensive cultural and historical background of the backstreets of Nest J that led to the Singularity's creation. We're basically in Kowloon, aren't we?
역사? 너
History?
지금
Are you
그걸
serious about the
여기서
lecture now?
설명하겠다는 말이냐?
I was never told about any mandatory education when I joined this company.
몰랐다고?
In spite of the opposition, Faust went on with her explanation. Oh god.
이곳에선 사람들의
The
소망력을
technology
추출해낼
exists
수
to
있는
extract
기술이
wish
사용되고
power from
있어요.
people.
특이점으로
Though it's not
승인되기에는
widely known outside this
보편성이
district since it
떨어져서
didn't quite have the
대중적으로
generality to be
알려지진 않았지만
recognized as a singularity.
일종의 운을 사고팔이는
In essence,
거예요.
the processing luck into a commodity that can be traded, like a form of money.
이 소망력을 무력으로
It brought forth
추출당하지
the
않기 위해
need for a way to stop others from forcibly
이를
extracting
강화하는
this
보안
wish power,
기술까지 생겨나고 만
leading to
거죠.
the creation of a security technology that ultimately developed into the
지금의
singularity we know
특이점으로 이어진
today.
거예요.
야,
Gee,
파우스트.
we, Faust,
이놈들한테
Must
눈높이
we
교육시키느라
be tiring having to
고생이
teach these
많겠다.
dunces in a way they can get it.
염두에 두고 있었던
It's fine.
일이라
This was within
괜찮아요.
my anticipated scenario. Really curious about what her entire shtick is.
그 말투.
I don't like the way you say that.
거슬리는데.
자자,
Come
그럼
on
우리
now,
진열대에
gather your arms
있는
and
적당한
to
물건들을
help with your
각자 집은
disguise so we
다음에
can leave.
여길
Saw it flaps the document full of scheduled plans emphasize we'd be busy. We're going to break these documents right away, aren't we?
우린 일개 회사원이지.
We're salaried
정의를 위해
workers, not
나서는
heroes fighting
히어로가
for justice.
아니잖아요?
And there's the word drop. Wait, not that word. A bad feeling rushing through my head prompted me to count the sinners I could see. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That does not align with a certain someone's beliefs. And it's one that would severely provoke her principles. Ishmael figured out. Ishmael seems to have noticed what I meant and hurriedly looked around. Dawn, no! Those dares try to pilfer the valuables of others. This behavior can only be seen as wholehearted villainy. Oh no, Don Quixote! But it was a moment too late. Don Quixote was already sprinted forward and swinging her lance at the Tingtanger, who gripped the pawnbroker by the collar. It also just arose in the chat going, Don, no! Water squirt bottle, no, and enacting justice. Down, girl! Never! What? Oh, she didn't stab him. Caught completely unaware, the goon was hit right on the head with the blunt side of her lance. Isn't every side of a lance blunt except for the tip? Knocked down on the floor in a frisky swing, the fainted goon became the center of attention for all of us inside the pawn shop for a solid minute. You want to hear something disturbing about this entire scene? It proves that she has her own version of restraint, tact, and understanding appropriate levels of discipline and or violence. So she knows not to slaughter someone right here, but on the bus when she wanted to stab somebody, it means she just wanted to stab someone without any problems with it because they came back. She's thinking a lot more, and it scares me. Yep. For your information, keeping the sinners in check is not part of my job description. That would be the job of this person here. Yeah. Talk about failing. Don't give me that look. There's nothing in my abilities to keep her under control. Yeah. I could have stopped myself from defending my position, even when I was aware that my voice wouldn't reach anyone besides the sinners. Oh well, it's not like my defense would have made them look any less baffled towards me if they could hear it. Ooh. The pawnbroker was the only one chuffed by this turn of events. Great work, ma'am. Serve that hooligan right. But I'll say, you could have whopped him a tad harder, maybe. Virgilus advised me that while I am free to deliver justice unto villains, I must do it without unduly involving irrelevance in our mission. Thus, I showed moderation. Yeah. All justice, no thoughts. Oh, God. If there was a sin of idiocy, she would be the #1 champion of it, and I love it. Her proud oh, she's probably pride, isn't it? Her proud expression never looks so provoking. Uh-huh. So you remember his words and still leapt forward. It was a necessary action to stay true to my creed. Please understand my virtuous violence. Not to kill the mood, but Ruffian isn't actually dead, right? I thought you wanted to get straight to the wobs, old sport. I did. I think you get fairly complicated. If the Eurodevia showed up, you know?
유로집이?
Eurodevia? What are they doing here? No, forget that. Why are you worrying about them?
소식도
The news?
듣는구만요.
Ma'am, they've been causing trouble here for months.
이 근처에서 깽판을 치고 있는데.
그들도 악당인가?
Are they villains as well? Probably.
아유,
I mean, I would assume everyone is a villain here.
뭐라 그랬더라?
Oh, they're villains to us humble I already doubt that. They were going on about, what was it? Lifting up the greedy peddlers, keeping money themselves and giving it to those who need, distributing something like they said. They redistributed wealth. Oh, that's it, yes, those scoundrels are robbing us poor saps of what little wealth we have. Well, we just paid you. They don't even do the dirty work themselves. That's all those local brutes they send. Can you believe it? I'm assuming one of them is named Hod and the other Roby. Just gonna throw it out there. Maybe Rhodia Hood? That'd be crazy. Anywho, life has been hard for us because those self-righteous bunches look like they were here to find something at first, but all they do is squeeze money out of us.
근데 말이야, 우리 피해야 하지
I just
않을까?
realized we shouldn't take our leave now. More toughies in the Tingtang game might become this way. Yeah, she was definitely involved with them. It seemed like Rhodia deliberately cut off the pawnbroker in a hurry, but I had little time to think about the implications. But still managed to get into the text, so you know there is an implication there. The gang member Don Quixote, knocked out, began to flinch as though to get back up soon.
골치
What a hassle. Making the problem bigger than it had to be.
봐.
Hey, Muffin, Sable.
머핀과 소보를 했나? 그 너무 표정국이지 말라고.
Was it? Don't
몰려
be
있는 게
so
좋다고
dark now. There are
그러잖아.
plenty of
얼마든지
pawn shops around here,
대체를-
right? We can always find a different.
에피랑
It's Effie
소드예요.
and Sal.
사람
Please don't
이름을
mistake our
맛있게
names for
만들어주지는
confections.
않았으면 좋겠어요.
Muffin and Sunday, got it.
그리고
And your
널려
statement
있는 게
that there are
전당포라는
plenty of
뜻은
pawn shops in this
다시
city
말해
won't mean
이
much.
소동을
When it said
눈치챈
pawn
모든
shops knows the
전당포가
trouble happening here in
곧 문을
close.
닫을 거라는
Don Quixote!
바보들한테
I'm
일일이
getting tired.
설명하기도
What did
이제
Don do?
지친다.
Lecturing these idiots
얼른
for every
나가자.
little thing. We should just leave. Right as I tried to leave, someone wearing similar thuggish clothes to the one we just knocked out, with a face that looked just as rough, stormed into the shop.
어이 영감.
Chest puffing
우리 막내
Tingtanger.
보지 못해.
Ayo, Codger! Have you seen our little
부시라.
wee
이게 다 무슨
Slimmy?
일이야?
Slimmy. Just what's going on here? We did our best to pretend to be innocent customers who just happened to be in the pawn shop at the wrong time. Also, everyone in the chat is doing "Do not the hod." Oh my. However, in an unfortunate occurrence event, the goon came back to his
어떤
senses.
새끼야?
Who
어서
did this?
말해.
Tell me now.
내가 아주
The
사지를
bee is going to
찢어줄게.
regret the day they grew stems. Odd choice, but okay. Over there.
빨간
That red
시계
time puss.
대가리.
Peace. The direction the finger was pointing was simply too unambiguous for me to pretend otherwise. This is your own fault, Dante. Plus, there's no point in denying that I was meant by time puss, as I'm sure there would be literally no one else matching that description in this entire district. Probably not this one, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone has the other timepiece. Watches come in pairs sometimes. Be weird, but okay.
높아심에 덧붙이지만 저는 전혀 모르는 일입니다. 이제 막 얼음찜질을
Just so you don't get the wrong
해드리려고
impression.
수건을 가지고
I
가려던
have nothing to do with these
참이었었죠.
people here. I was just going to bring a tub. Cool. This poor fellow's head.
저 노인네가
This smarmy
진짜.
gaffer. Yeah.
기대도 안 했지만
I had no
주더라고는
expectations for
바람에
him in the first
흔들리는
place.
갈대만도
That man
못하네요.
really has a shaky reed for his backbone. That would be more than I assumed. I thought he was spineless. Although the bond broker switching sides in a heartbeat and finger-pointing clock slander over something I wasn't responsible for too hurt me a little. I was determined to stand firm.
야, 여기 작것들.
Yeah, Riolos. Over there, stop,
come on.
freeze in your tracks. Mostly because it was clear that we had to run right now. If I kept letting small things bother me, I'd be reduced to a pulp sooner rather than later. Bah, no need to run. Let's just kill them all and be done
귀찮은데
with
그냥
it.
다 죽이자.
Ryoshu is probably the most murdery, though.
왜? 아주
What's next?
콩콩이
You're going to
바로
wipe out the whole
찌꺼기죠,
syndicate? She would probably want to try, yes. Doesn't
그것도
sound too
나쁘지
bad.
않겠어.
악의 무리는
The forces of evil must be uprooted with haste in order to raise the banner of justice high.
저기
So,
너희 중에
so
정신이
is there seriously no one in your team who's in the right mind? Oh god, he's just figured out they're actually insane. He's literally just figured it out. Ishmael looked insulted by this remark and seemed to think of a counter-argument, but the Tingtang goons among themselves were a more pressing matter. No, I think he made a valid point. Let's get out of here first. Quick, let's run for murder! Oh my god. Reward. Ooh, we got a reward. Clear within 10 turns. Oh. Have I got the previous EX objectives? Wait. What? Did I get them all before? Oh yeah, I think I have got them previously. Okay. Actually, now that I think about it, I think... Okay, I did get these. Yeah, and I get to get all the various things within 10 turns, so that shouldn't be a problem. Dude. Wait, I got a lot of lunacy right now. What the hell happened? Yeah, I'm not gonna... Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with this. I feel I'm forgetting something, though. Let's do the little murder. Actually, what do we need for this one? little murder sounds good. Who's the funnest person I could bring?
오늘은
예술을 보여.
Because they were mentioned, that's funny. Also, putting a Tingtang person in here would be weird right now. Oh yeah, Momo has bread. I definitely bought a few packs. Not the big one though. It was like the beginner packs you only get one-time purchases of. 2 of them. And one of them was for a free guaranteed 3-drop, and that's how I got Priest of La Mancha Land. I wasn't expecting to get someone actually related to the character I've been using the most, but I'm not complaining.
오늘도 부디 정신을 유지할 수 있기를.
That's not predicted. All the bond brokers were busy closing the street and entrance to avoid trouble.
새끼들아!
Did they literally make a
거기다가
hobbit hole?
멈추냐!
They made a hobbit hole. Yo, Brick, stop right where you're standing. You think you get away with messing with our family? Yes. Tiny Faith? What's with British syndicates and their pretend families? It's the only thing they can think of to bond with each other. Yeah, kinda.
우리 소중한
Look
막내
at the
동생
bump you made on
이마에
our precious
고기
young instead.
생겨버렸잖아.
맙소사.
Good
이런 건
gracious.
계획에 없었는데.
This was not part of the plan. Effie clutches his forehead as if he were aching. I thought about goading him to keep some headache pills at hand if this was enough to cause him pain, but I refrained. Yeah, because it might actually be good advice. My lack of a head would have made the message far less impactful anyways.
어이 너희들.
You two.
이제까지 우리들을
You thought we were
쓸모없는
worthless scum
버러지처럼
until now,
취급해서
didn't you?
쓰레기물들을
I know
모아놓은
you've been seeing our
하수장이라고
group as
생각했잖아.
sewage full of waste.
아무도 그렇게까지
I
말하지
don't think anyone
않았어.
spoke of us that harshly, Otis. I don't think she's wrong, though. Also, Hound, you mentioned saving for Walpurgis not. I don't know what that is. I've heard it's a thing that comes up every now and again, but I don't actually know much about it. So I kind of need more information. Put him in the book. What, did I have said a dwarf? I don't know.
하지만 왜 우리
Have you not
부서가
wondered why we have been
황금가지를 탈환하는
charged with the
막중한 임무에
momentous
놓였는데
mission
이유가
of claiming
궁금하지
gold bows?
않았나?
Despite that, because we're dependable but also dispensable, and you can be brought back, and you're crazy enough to take infinitely dying. Yeah, probably. That's last one probably. Why is that? Even Effie seemed taken back by Otis's imposing attitude.
비록 다른 자들이
Although I won't disagree that the
속에
others are
잠시
rubbish
폐기물이
drenched
되는
in
건
foul
동감한다.
water. Speaking of her own opinions more than anything else.
글쎄,
No, seriously,
그렇게
you're the only one who says
생각하는
that.
당신뿐이라니까.
오티스 씨는
Oh, that's
항상
what Miss O's been
저희를
thinking all this time.
그런 시선으로 바라보시.
나는
I
무전무패의
have
역사를 가지고
remained
있고
undefeated, and our
관리자님,
manager is capable of
불사에 가까운
resurrecting
치유를
us,
할 수 있는
making us
소생 능력을
practically
지니고
incapable
있으시지.
of death. You really shouldn't spread that around. What, you're gonna start telling people your name is nobody? Oh, wait. No, you probably tell them the real name right after that. All the strategy, none of the actually using it. So since this, you mentioned Walpurgis Not is a limited gacha event that tends to give IDs that reference the previous games more directly. Ooh, that's fun. And there's an Arknights collab. I literally just deleted my Arknights account from my various devices because they had a straight up sports betting event and it was so incredibly boring. I was like, you know what? I have lost faith in the developers to do anything fun. Granted, I haven't actually played past the intro of the first 6 chapters and literally just spent the last couple years only playing the roguelike element. So I really have no right to say anything at this point.
사실 둘만
In
있어도
fact,
충분해.
just the 2 of us should be sufficient.
베르기우스 그 작자는
Though that weasel
나와는
Virgilus
생각이
seems to
다른 모양이지.
disagree.
어쨌든
The point is,
아무리
these
무수한
Atreides won't be
전투를
escaping even after
폐기물들은
countless
폐기되지
battles.
않는다.
They will come back as the exact same
폐기물인 채로
pile of trash they were before
그대로
death.
부활할 뿐이다.
Your pep talk is really not good at this. Sigh.
멋지다는 듯이 말하긴
That
했지만
was a very inspiring way of
결국
affirming that we're
저희를 쓰레기
living,
취급하는
breathing
것
garbage to you.
뿐이었네요.
Morons.
적군들이
You're not
몰려온다.
wrong. Enemies are
준비되셨습니까?
approaching. Are you
관리자님.
prepared, manager? So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to worry about this one. I have no idea what I did. I'm not even bothering to look anymore.
얼마 안 걸릴 거야.
But I have a good idea that they might be dead. Hit it with the reindeer! Hey, look at that. He's nearly dead. This one unlocks with things I don't really have. So blue and orange.
얼마 안 걸릴 거야.
It is kind of cool to watch everything just moving together.
아직 안 끝났어.
I think I'm just treating these events more as just, hey, check it out. I can do things. I think all the blood is coming from me on this. What does her ego do? Ah, I need 2 orange. Oh, and there's only 1. Hers. Yeah, I probably should save this. I'm sure this is a great way to do it. Oh, no, I actually took damage. No, he won and hurt himself. Never mind. I need to figure out how to do him without dying.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Battles are the time to read chat. Yeah. The Prager without healing is literally just going to bleed himself to death. Yes.
소란이
I have
줄었네요.
no idea how to use him. He's probably going to die horribly. Except for the fact that everyone else is so over-leveled, they kill the enemy before he dies. I need to figure out how to do healing. Skill 3 heals him? Yeah, it might be a while. Because I don't have any way to really upgrade it.
순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏
Like, is
마셔.
cookie a chicken crockpot? That sounds awesome.
우리가 이룰 수 있는 유일한 꿈이다.
Soldiers of Limbus. Oh my. So I'm going to take him off to see if I can play someone else. Mostly because I can.
혈기분들이 또 날뛰고 있나요?
The Syndicate. Ah. The middle, the Syndicate. I have no idea what any of that means. So I need to finish this Canto before I can unlock the resource grinding. Yeah.
상대하기에도 우스운 수준이었어.
They made for pathetic foes. That was absolutely nothing. Oh, that's a pretty cool background, though.
콩콩이파는
Tingtang gang had take control of this area. This is not going to be the end of. Just then, more Tingtangers show up from the street quarters. Oh no, more random people to kill. Oh no. Who sent you a haircoat to mess with us? We are the bronze soldiers of Limbus. Effie quickly covered Don Quixote's mouth. Yeah, smart move. Have you idiots? Have you lost it? Do you want the entire district next for us? Probably. We're coming. Give us your command, manager. I mean, the best way to start a riot is to make sure everyone is trying to riot right behind you. Alright, I should probably actually look at what we're doing here. I have no idea what I'm doing, so let's just do everything!
아직 안 당신은 물러 터졌군요.
That's the first one. That looks perfectly safe.
사냥 시작.
I think I'm over leveled enough not to worry about it. Some people use the auto win rate. I do the best one. Drag the line, see what happens, and go YOLO!
예술이 뭔지 보여줘.
The fact that it's working is probably just because I over leveled way too much. To be fair, I don't care about these style of battles. The ones that were super engaging was the focused ones. That was cool. And probably the biggest reason I will eventually play Library of Ruina. Actually, I might even just download that on my mobile for when I actually have to go somewhere without access to the internet. That sounds like fun.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지.
Ah, you think I have a plan for my well, dysfunction is probably the right word. Oh no, someone actually won. I took 1 damage. And it was already enough to murder them all.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지. 아름답진 않네.
Yeah. Apparently, having a massively over-level manager Don is powerful.
젠장
Who would have
그만 좀
thought?
튀어나와.
Damn it, they just won't stop coming. Dude, I know you're from a Victorian smut novel, but I don't think we need to go that far. We all wear our lives out before we can even take a step inside the casino.
안심해요, 히스클리프.
Don't fret, Heathcliff. As long as the manager is with us, we won't die from fatigue or other things. That's not the point. They actually had it in there and censored it. They actually bleeped it. I give them props for that one.
해결은 간단하다.
The solution is simple.
어떤 조직이든
Any organization can be brought
그
down by
대가리를
disposing
끼에
its leader.
떠받던
With the head
고깃덩어리는
gone, the meat
무너진다.
supporting will break apart. He's way too calm to say that.
너
You.
여기서
You're the only
유일하게
one
마음에
speaking
드는
my
소리를
tongue
하네.
here.
짜증나니까
I'm
저
proper
부수러
myth, so
가자.
let's go break some bones.
대가리든
You
뭐든.
know what? I really wish I could speak a Cockney accent right now. Hence, onward we travail.
잠깐.
Wait,
다들
come
돌아와.
back here.
파우스트.
This is the crowd you're supposed to
너
accompany, Faust?
계속 이런 애들이랑 같이
Is
다녀야
it more
하는 거야?
accompany and more engage with?
삶은 늘
Life is full of mysteries.
추상이죠.
그렇기에
That perhaps
이상적이라고 할
is what
수도
makes
있겠어.
it an ideal reflection, no?
내 대가리 어디 있어?
Tell me where your
당장
gapper is.
튀어나오라 그래.
I want to see him now. I cannot do a freaking British accent. My wife can, but she would not sound right for this guy. Heathcliff grabbed a mook by the collar and shook it about violently. To me, it looked like anything still conscious had already left. Nope, not going to do that accent. That is a horrible accent. I'm not doing that one. And maybe even more than that. The sea heart is gonna be at the car pagoda.
첫
The what? What the hell is that? Makes sense. Ishmael?
이 근방에 폐차장을
It's probably the
말하는 걸 거야.
scrapyard nearby.
그런데 너희
Really though, are you
진심으로
actually
콩콩이
planning to take
보스까지
down the
처리할
gang's
생각이야?
boss? Yeah, probably.
그런다고
That won't reflect in your
인사고과에
performance review or
반영되거나
anything,
하진
you know?
않아.
저자는 그런
He's not
것까지
sharp
염두에
enough to
두고
calculate
행동할
such
만큼
things into his
명민하지
actions.
못해요.
계략, 속셈
He weighs-
따위라는 거리가 먼 오물이지.
Bearing little
말도 안 되는
relation
일과는
of schemes and
가깝지만.
plots. On the other hand, he flirts closely with nonsense.
아니야.
No,
말이
I
되는
don't
것
think that
같기도
makes
해요.
sense.
문제 없어,
Nothing
에피.
to worry about, Effie.
우리는 항상
We
플랜
always keep
B까지
plan B, don't we?
대비해놓잖아.
Roll with it and just ignore everything else. Sad spoke with a serene face. However, I can see her consciously trying to maintain a calm from time to time, giving me reason to suspect she's putting on a veil of kindness. Shocking!
여러분이 위장을 하는
If
게
disguising
불가능하다면
as your given roles is out of the question,
다 같이
You can
콩콩이파
get up as members of
조직원들로
the Tingtang gang
위장해버리는
instead.
겁니다. 단체로
that
들어가도
way you won't
눈에
arouse
띄지 않을
much
거고
suspicion moving in large group,
순조롭게
and you'll be able to reach
꼭대기층까지
the
진입할
top
수
floor without much trouble.
있을 테니까요.
So when we invade them, it's not the Limbus company doing it, it's the gang who's definitely just them and no one else.
겸사겸사
And we can siphon
콩콩이파에게서
some wish power from the
소망력
Tingtang gang while we're
뺏어가죠.
at it. Oh my god. I do wonder though, they're supposed to be powered by luck and strength, and yet we're crushing them utterly.
마시는 순간에는
What, are the wishes
생각나지
just
않을
not
거다.
powerful enough?
그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔. 그게 우리가 이룰 수 있는 유일한 꿈이니까.
Level 9, 10 turns, slash. Let's make it a little harder on me. I like this guy, but I don't think I need him.
라만 차렌드를
And
뒤엎는
Stott is held together by a thin string. Yeah. I'm assuming we're going to see her have a mind break or something.
다들 와서 이것 좀 보게.
Given this game, probably literally broken and then visibly displayed everywhere across the screen. Oh. Oh, come hither, fellows, and lend me your gazes. A car with a bunch of creepy things. Looks like despoiled, used things. It's a good thing I can't read this language, but I'm assuming this is a stalker. What is all this?
사들이 마치
Cars are heaped
탑처럼
upon
쌓여
each other
있어.
as if to form a tower.
그러더라군.
Somber. Oh wow, they actually made a casino in a junkyard. Sin systems. So, fun fact. During launch, there were a ton of memes comparing this Canto to a D&D party, ruining a pair of veteran players' plans. Are we sure those were memes or just accurate representations of just D&D in general? And Arlick beat me to it. Yeah. Basically, I'm already getting that impression.
차들이 왜 이렇게
Why
잔뜩
are so
쌓여
many
있는
piled up
걸까요?
like this? Ooh,
어떤 곳엔
some have
편지가
scripts upon their
쓰여있어.
windshields. They must have been their
가족들이 보낸
family's
것이라고.
writings.
보고
This one
싶다고
says, I miss you.
쓰여있네요.
The owners are coming back for them, right?
이분들은
Nah.
그럴 리가.
Not a chance. I'm assuming they sold kids.
설사
Even
카지노에서
if they did
돌아왔다
return from the
하더라도
casino, they won't be in the right
가족의
state to
품으로
happily
멀쩡히
reunite with
돌아갈
their
수 있는
loving
상태는 아닐
families.
텐데. 뭐
Well,
가이드
to
역할까지
play the auxiliary
보너스로
role to your tour
해드리자면
guide, this here is
이
the hidden
골목에
landmark of the
숨겨진
street.
도박꾼들의
The
말로지.
bitter end of gamblers.
이곳은 콩콩이파
And this served
세력의
as a stepping stone for the
중고차
Tingtang gangers to
사업으로
amass wealth
세력을
and
불리는
power,
발돋움판이
dealing
된
used
곳이고요.
cars. People who probably lived out of their car at that point.
로자,
So, Rhodia,
당신은 이런 데
you've
자주
been to places like
와봤다면서?
this pretty often, right?
뭔가
Got anything to
부연
add?
설명해
Bet you
줄
could
건
tell
없어.
us some pretty
왠지
interesting trivia.
흥미로운 이야기가 나올 것
That's
같은데.
probably a word.
아 몰라 기억 안 나.
Yeah, dunno.
난 과거는
Don't
다
remember a
잊고
thing. I
앞만
decided to
보며
forget all
살아가기로
about the past and
결심했어.
focus on what's in front.
저런 방해꾼들만
And I
없으면
won't be able to
결심대로
keep that
살아갈 수 있을 것
self-promise if
같은데 말이야.
not for irritants like them. Or I would be able to keep it.
나가들아.
Oi, Bohan!
구역인 건
Bohanen?
알고 걸음을
Yeah,
돌리는 거냐?
Who do you think you are to goof around on our turf?
아니면
Or what?
너네 차
You
팔러
here
온
to
거냐?
sell your car?
아니요. 우리는
Yay!
버스 타고 다녀.
We mount an omnibus. Wouldn't that be a carnibus?
장기는 우리 파 담당이
We don't
아니래.
deal in organs, though. Well, I guess a pair of eyes with pupils as especially colored as yours might sell. Yeah, actually, now they point out, she does have very cat-like orange eyes.
역시 제대로 찾아왔나 보군.
So we have come to their place. We're here for your leader. Oh my god.
대체
You're
어디서 온
pretty
건데
bold
그렇게
in facing a
당당하냐?
gang. Who do you work for?
우린 림버.
We serve under Limb. Oh, she actually remembered. An awkward silence passed.
어디서 온
I asked her a question.
거냐니까?
Don't stop
왜
midway.
말을 하다 말아.
Yeah. So either that was family or they were stalking a kid. I'm going with family. It's less disturbing that way. I guess they went out to get milk. Oh, surprisingly, they don't serve. Actually, ironically, I'm really surprised they don't resort to selling body parts. I was kind of expecting that to be the thing. The fact that he said otherwise, not nearly as effed up as I thought. I'm not going to say that often. I'm aware of that. A perfectly rational option to move forward.
아직 안 끝났어.
Oh, I took damage. Damn. I should do something about that. I think the do something about it part is murder. I shall do more of it.
해부할 능력도 의사도 없다.
The first enemy in Ruina sells organs? Wait, the first enemy in Ruina sells organs? Honestly, I'm kind of surprised. I thought that'd be us.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
The true goal to this game is not to be able to choose the right options in general combat. It's to know that it doesn't matter because the illusion of choice is you're overpowered to the point where it doesn't matter. Is that actually real? Oh, I'm bullshitting the entire way through it. I have no idea. But it's kind of working, so neat. Body parts probably don't go for much. Maybe someone has to eat them. Oh, they actually got really lucky on that one. And then they lost. But I got a lot of high sanity off it. Not bad.
털어주는 수밖에.
Everyone's nearly maxed out, except for her. And I should probably actually make her do something. One's better than the other. Let's do that.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
And then just Dawn in the background healing everything.
안 끝났어. 남은 시간을
God.
탈탈 털어주는 수밖에. 해부할 남은 시간을 탈탈 털어주는 수밖에.
Now people are talking about how the chefs are the cannibals. It's called street food.
오랜
Lovely.
목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도
Do love the art though.
피를 마시는
Actually,
순간은
how big
생각나지
is
않을
this
거다.
chapter anyway? So does it go to 10 again or what?
칼을
Do I risk him killing himself?
원하시는
Yes, because it's fun.
형님과 누님들을
현 시간부로 근무 시작.
Oh my god.
야, 무슨 일이냐?
Wow. They actually went out of the way to give him the teardrop tattoo to showing he's a murderer. I wonder if that cultural thing exists in Korea as well as America. What's up?
형님.
Boss, someone facile who haven't even told where they're from, rolling down. They're actually upset about them not even saying where they're from more than the murder.
누가 보낸
Who
거냐?
sent ya? The way you're dressed tells me it ain't Los Urbanos or the butchers.
지금이라도 싹
I'll give you a chance to grovel for forgiveness. Do that and I'll let you leave with your limbs in tow.
그대가 입고 있는 옷을
We should
순순하게
gladly
벗어주면
part if you are able to
올라가겠소나.
take off your clothing for us. I realize that he's making that sound like how to put it? We're stealing his clothes to get in, but can we all acknowledge that's not how that comes across? That makes it sound kind of weird. I'm not the only one thinking it. Thank you, Gregor.
형님.
Boss, I think they might be the odd pods people
사람 죄치로 이상한 걸
we've been
한다는
talking about. You know, rumored to fadangle with people's odors. Nope, not even bringing this one up.
이
Yeah,
역겨운 새끼.
disgusting bunch. Let me tell you, that's no way to live. Oh God, is the Junkyard gangster actually giving us pity? I think we're actually being pitied by the Junkyard gangster. Now our assumed big boss of the game is looking at us with genuine disgust. I have not wanted to win a fight so desperately as I do now. And yes, I have no idea what I'm doing. I just know that it involves someone probably dying. Inflict a random status. Oh, that actually is not bad. So I need 3 genetic and 1 wind. So orange. No, no, that option. And no blue. Actually, no, 1 blue. That's probably fine. Every time I see Dawn jump back, I was like, oh, did she lose a
그
fight?
정도 각오로 우리 식구를 건드렸네.
Oh my god. You should untie Gregor? Yeah, except I don't have anything to do it. Oddly enough, a lot of the jumps in power just because when you log in right at the beginning of the game, there's that early amount they just give you. And all the random buff stuff, I just throw straight into Dawn because admittedly she just has the coolest attack animations. There's no threat. I only have like maybe 10 because it gave me as the second day login bonus. Which is weird because I've only played for 3 days, but it's giving me like 5 days bonuses. It's weird. I must have started just a weird time change. That's fine. I'm assuming the only point to really doing the circle or the various colors is to get the ego you need. Oh, she took a lot of damage then. And Mersal punched him. Damn. How many of these guys are we fighting anyways? Enemy, 2 of 13. Apparently these guys. And, ooh, that's the boss. Chest puffer, rustic, soon to be dead. Use event exchange? Oh. Daylight savings? Nah, because that was a pretty long while ago now. I'm sure this is a perfectly fine strategy. Oh, damn! Result actually did some damage there. Just a random dead person there? Thought that was Gregor for a second, but no, he's over here. Alright, I should probably actually make this end. And then I still just hit random things. Oh my god. Just randomly have the reindeer shock someone all the way to hell and back. And hey, he's almost dead. That's fine. I wonder if I can burn his sanity. Still have no orange. Yeah. I don't think I have anyone who gives orange here.
내가 봐주마.
Dude. He just cripped the guy by punching him in the back of the head. Dawn has upgraded her skill 1. I didn't even know I could do that. Neat. How do I do that? Skill effects? Live on the post. Ooh! So I'm just playing Dawn kills everything. Also, Rose, you mentioned I have enough for uptie. Oh, I have 1 for 1 uptie. The button was lit up earlier? Ooh, I was unaware of that. I also wasn't looking because I assumed I wasn't this early into the game. Ooh. It's her passive plus priest Greg. Oh. Hey, is he finally healing? He's probably under half. That's why. Dude. Oh, I think we just killed the boss. Oh, no. Now we killed the boss. This is fine. Assuming this is fatal. Yeah, that was what? Plus 400%? Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah. I think he did. Yes, turned little roaches. Who the hell do you work for? About time you told us we are from Limbus Company. Really, Gregor? Really? He's probably going to live now just because you said that. Ah. You had the brain cell and you decided to pull Dawn. Finally, one less milestone around the neck. That doesn't help at all. We're too unknown. Oh, and for us, Effie and I work in a different department. Please don't associate us with them. Dead. The sheer frustration over our aversion to conversing sensibly must have played a considerable role in causing the boss to pass out. We've killed a lot less people this Canto. And the devil mentioned, she gains hard blood when one of her associate allies takes bleed damage or spends hard blood. And Gregor keeps doing a lot to himself, so yeah. My condolences to the poor fellow's patience. Do we supposed to have to wear these though? Stuff reeks of sweat and blood and smells grody too. I mean, wouldn't all of our normal clothes reek of sweat and blood and be grody too? It's not like there's showers anywhere. Or does Dante bringing people back from the dead actually clean their clothing as well? That would be a thing. That would be a thing. Rudy complained, lifting the shirt she took from the Tingtang members with 2 fingers like she was handling trash. I mean, you're kind of surrounded by it, so yeah. Yuck, some hair too. This is the first time I'm jealous of Dante's missing eyes. I can see, by the way.
생각보다 질은 좋아 보이는데.
This looks pretty dandy, actually. I
얘네
guess
생각보다
their
좀 잘
business
보나
was
봐.
more successful than I thought. I want that, Bagsy. Bagsy?
맞춤형으로 제작된 옷이라.
I can't. It's been tailor-made. The label here says it's good for all girths. Noticing that my gaze was fixed on the label of his clothing, Effie barked. We wouldn't be doing any of this if you hadn't caused that ruckus in the pawn shop. Seeing Dawn as a janitor would be hilarious because she'd be so bad at it.
괜찮아요.
I don't mind. I've always wanted to try and clothes like these. It's like we're filming a movie.
영화라도 찍는 것 같잖아요.
Oh my god.
조금 떨리네요.
To be honest, I'm a little nervous. It's been a while since I've worked in a disguise. What would she disguise as? Someone with less hair? Also, Devil, you mentioned when other units among allies take bleed damage or consume blood feast, gain 2 hard blood on self. 3 times per turn. Oh.
난 내키지 않는다. 이런 건 겁쟁이들이나
I don't
하는
feel
짓이야.
like that. This is the coward's way. I mean, we could just tie her up and see what happens. I don't think it'll work, but yeah.
저기
Sorry,
이
but can
사람이
someone
좀
please keep her
나가주면 안
mouth
되나요?
shut? No. You're free to try as long as you're good with your ribs being cut apart. Gregor's softly spoken riposte got the sinners to crack up. For a moment, Effie and Sod seemed to wonder how they should take it. Considering how many times they've done to each other, they should take it literally. It's funny because they will and have. Before deciding that it's not worth mulling over and moving on, Effie then lifted a small container that appeared to be inlaid with narcy. Nacre? This is a wish canister we seized from the Tingtang gang's boss. Why is everyone saying fish? Fishmail? Oh, yeah. Ishmael the fish.
관리자,
Manager, here's a simple role you can play. What are you?
무슨 말인지
I guess we owe you
모르겠다는
explanation for
몸짓이니
judging the
설명을
clueless
드려야겠네.
motions.
제2사의 특이점이 이
The
통
long
안에
and short is
담겨
that
있다고 하면 되려나?
this thing contains
이건
J-Corp's
사람들의
other
소망을
singularity.
잡아먹고
This is a
에너지로
tool that sucks
저장하는
up
거다.
wishes from people and stores them in some form of energy.
적당한 시점에 소망을 종이의 형태로 짜내면
When the time is right, squeeze that wish power onto a sheet of paper and voila! You get a one-use stick-on tattoo that boosts your luck to high heavens. So those were all usable tattoos, and they just didn't work. Okay.
남의 운을 끌어모아서
Seems the
꼭대기층의
plan was to
도박에
try and
이기려고
win the
했나
game of the
보다.
top floor by scrape for up
일개
others' luck.
건달 보스가
Imagine the boss of
이런 걸
some
들고
lowly
있다니.
gang was carrying one of these.
관리자, 단테랬나?
Manager Dante, I want you to hold on to this when we enter the
당신이
casino.
이걸 보관하고
And
있어.
that's how they make it shorter than actually going up the entire thing. We get what we were looking for, literally the trash bin. Which also means they now have to acknowledge the fact that our random bullshit actually did their job faster than their professional plan. Probably not as good, but the fact that it's even there. This is the face of someone who's like, I want to go home now. Am I really allowed to carry such big responsibility? Nope, we'll do it anyways.
영 자신 없어
You don't look
보인다는
like you're
눈치시지만
oozing confidence.
당신을
We do have
지목한
reasons
이유는
for
있어.
assigning you to this task. Because everyone else would probably do something even dumber with it. I'm including Faust in that. Yeah, probably that.
첫 번째,
First off, a poker face is going to be
제일
vital when you're
중요한 건
gambling.
포커 페이스야.
He does have a distinct advantage there.
아무리 표정 읽기에
No matter how good they are at
그들이라도
reading expressions,
시계의
they won't be
표정까지
able to
가늠할
tell
수는
what
없어.
emotions read from a clock. And, depending on what type of game it is, if it's poker, hand motions are all you really need to pass, hit. That's really all there is. And fold if you really want to take the coward's way out. As you can tell, I'm terrible at gambling.
두 번째,
Second, I trust that they've
당신이
appointed you as
관리자가
manager
된
for a
것은
reason.
나름
Desperation?
이유가 있을 거라고
No
생각해.
options. Someone did something stupid and this is a way to punish them by making them do something to fix it.
그나마 저
Call it a hunch, but
수감자들보다는
something tells me
쓸만할 거라는
you'll
내
be more
막연한
useful than
믿음이야.
those sinners you're leading. Come to think of it, he had a point. I was given the title of manager, but never had a chance to be the charismatic leader I'd envisioned. Instead of showing respect, my sinners would constantly berate and threaten me. Except you're probably the one person they won't attack because the get out of death free card. The only real role I could afford to play was bringing them back to life. It's a good one. While the sinners were engaged in fierce battle, all I could do was cower behind them, anxiously praying that their heads and hearts would unscathed. Why their heads and hearts? Oh, because damage to him. With a heavy heart, I nodded to let them know I was ready. People in my Discord were talking a lot today about how the nothing or no one was really important in the initial lobotomy corporation. It was like a super powerful enemy that could become almost human. Is it Dante or Otis that did that?
좋아, 이걸 당신의 팔에 붙여. 당신은 이제 잠깐 동안
Alright, put this on your arm.
세상에서
You'll become the
가장
luckiest
운
person in
좋은
the city
사람이
for a
될 수
short
있어.
while. Doubt.
그럼 여러분은
Now then,
콩콩이파,
you'll act as
저희는
Tingtangers
딜러.
and we'll be croupiers.
서로
Break a
역할에
leg,
최선을
everyone.
다해.
Vowing that we'll see this operation to success no matter what. We open the doors of the casino. Yes, but what if your luck is less than everyone else stealing luck?
오랜 목마름도
I'm assuming everyone else's luck is I actually have luck when you can just cheat.
피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을
I'm not the
거다.
only one thinking that, right?
그러니
2-8
가릴
slot
것 없이
machines.
마음껏 마셔.
Really?
그게 우리가 이룰 수
They go in and
유일한
they play slot
꿈이니까.
machines. They have cooperators and they play slot machines. I'm actually judging them for the title. Who's a good person to bring with me here? I have no idea. I think at this point, I'm just bringing in the people who kind of work. 12, 11, 11. I don't really think I need to worry about it. I have no idea what's going on, so... Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna give Cam a little more
혈기분들이
time.
또 날뛰고 있나요?
라만 차렌드를 뒤엎는다.
Thread check. Oh, I forgot to do the thread check. Slashy boy, that's on me. Haven't seen me use Yiseng? You know what? I think I haven't used him now that I think about it. I'll have to use him in the next one. The casino could be the best described as busy. It's kind of plain, actually. Oh, I recognize this layout. This is the freaking Kill Bill fight. Literally, if you go into Kill Bill, I don't even remember which one. My wife is a massive fan. I'm not. But this is one of the floors. If they just have random pits to the side that are slightly lower on the casino side, it's not identical, but it's so damn close to the layout of the Kill Bill fight, including the doors, the sides, the walkway up. It might just be generic, but it's so close, man. The lights were so bright that some of our sinners had to cover their eyes. And the security guards took note of our garish outfits to give us a customary nod. Sod and Effie, dressed as croupiers, discreetly nod to us as they accompanied Rhodia to the casino cage. I was amazed by their ability to feign an expertise, from the way they carried themselves to the facial expressions they made. Few would doubt that they were long-time employees. What manner of sorcery are these dazzling contraptions?
그렇게
Try not to get saucy right at everything like a fascinated kid Don Quixote. You'll seem fishy. What about Ishmael? I guess she actually came out next. Look dead inside with their dim eyes, and they smell worse than the Tingtang schmucks we faced. Do they even wash? Probably not.
역겨운 냄새도 나는 것 같아요. 씻지를 않는
One shot. You either walk out with millions or your 401k's gone instant. Haha! Joke's on you! That last one happens regardless. Oh wait, that's not good. I didn't think they'd be too happy about you holding your nose right before their faces, Ishmael.
하지만
But this is the kind of bilgy stench I never caught from deckhands. Oh god. Fortunately, most of them were too focused on the machines to care about what we were doing.
관리자나리 이런 거 본 적 있어?
That's correct. Hath you seen such a thing? She just went actually went,
저들처럼
what must I do to hear the jolly bells that the other patrons are? I don't think I've been the one to these places before, so I wouldn't know. Looking at the flashy symbols and the numbers spinning had slowly eroded my resolve to act the part of a stern manager. Oh my god, he's having squirrel brain! I guess a little peek is fine.
여기
It says here, press this button. Is pressing it what one ought to do? I swear upon my minute and hour hands that I had no intention to press the button. Absolutely none. But they have flashing lights. The dopamine hits. The hand I swiftly outstretched to stop Don Quixote from touching the machine unexpectedly fumbled and landed smack on the button. Yikes! And in an unpredictable series of coincidences, someone had left a token in it, enough for one game. Reel started spinning under fanfare. We could only watch as the chain of events unfolded.
단테 씨는 콩콩이파한테서
By the
회수했던
way, I hope
수많은
Dante
티켓을
handles
잘
the wish stickers we took
부착하고
from the
있겠죠?
Tingtang gang with care. About that! Also, Rhodia really is tall.
그 관리자라는 자.
Manager? That was the only
우리가
favor we asked
유일하게
them.
말한
They better be doing a good
부탁인데
job.
그 정-
단테는 믿어도
You
돼.
can count on Dante,
나랑
dear
말이
duo.
통하는 몇 안 되는
They're one of
상식인
the
중
few
하나라고.
sensible pals who gets what's up.
다행이네요.
That's good to hear. With so many
그렇게
sheets
많은
attached,
양의 소망을
they should be
한
able to
번에
win any
부착하게
game with
되려면
ease.
가장 중요한 건
You just need to be careful not to
이곳에서
draw
시선을
attention
끌지 않으면
here.
된다는 거예요.
Jackpot! The players next to us started with jaw drops. So far, their chins would touch the floor. And the face. He gave up. She's like, oh, what's going on? And she's dying on the outside. Waste! Oh my god, we actually see her in the shirt. The other guy's in the background. And Dante... They have the art of Dante with the clock head in a Hawaiian shirt and jeans. Unironically, that's kind of awesome. I kind of want that as his actual uniform. Waves casino chips plunge from the machine so many that I wouldn't dare to gather them up. I'm so sorry, Effie. Saw it. I'm not. I came here determined to do something right, and it fell apart all too so soon. A jackpot? What machine is it?
갑자기 터졌어?
Just like that. No warning. Right now.
잠깐.
A moment, please.
신원 확인 좀.
Let me check your ID.
왜 이렇게
This is
험악해?
the aggro.
카지노에서
Throwing one
대박
big at a
터뜨리고
casino?
이곳에서 운이라는
This
건
place doesn't work the way we
보통 우리가
think
알고
it
있는
usually does.
방법처럼
You
돌아가지
keep
않아.
accumulate your luck for a big payout or trick
운을
a
모아서
small amount
터뜨리거나
or break even, but winning the big jackpot on your first try should be literally impossible. A literal impossibility. Chips are raining down like shooting stars.
적어도
I hoped you of all
관리자님만큼은
people would have
책임감이
sensed her
있을 줄 알았는데.
responsibility. All it took was
겨우
John
동쪽
Quixote's
뒷골임에
siren
넘어간 건가요?
plea for you to give in. Wow, it's like we're in a Gacha game and the character is acting like us. I mean, can you imagine if something like that happened in this game? You decide to do a single 10 pull on the Don Quixote banner for the first time and you just randomly got a Don Quixote you didn't recognize, but chat was like, oh, wow, you son of a bitch, streamer luck. Can you imagine? Or if you did a second 10 pull and got someone else from the same set making bleed really good. I mean, that would be absolutely crazy. Nothing to see here, folks. Move along.
실망이에요.
I'm disappointed.
아무리
You're
그래도
none other than our
다른 누구도
manager.
아닌
And I expect you
관리자님인데
to show your capability
이번에야말로
and
전에
clear
겪은
the
실패라는
disgrace
치욕을
of
다
failure
꺼내주실
from
수
us.
있을 줄만 알았는데
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Live with the failure. Embrace the failure. Learn how to cook through the failure so it doesn't affect the taste too much. Ishmael's barrage of scathing whispers was something to marvel at, as Gregor muttered in awe. On top of that, her piercing gaze I had never felt before. It made me want to weasel away under a rock, if there were one. For once, I thanked my clock for lacking eyes to glare. Oh.
잠깐.
Now hold on, that might be not
문제는
our
아닌
only
것 같-
problem. Gregor was fretfully looking in every direction until he stopped to point at the shocking discovery he just made. And where he pointed,
언제부터 네 옷을
how long have you been
그대로
off your
벗고 있었어,
disguise,
요슈?
Ryoshu? Was a sullen Ryoshu wearing the same clothes she always worn?
난 남이
I
버린
don't put on
옷
others'
걸치지
discarded
않는다.
clothing. They didn't even notice. To be fair, their clothing kind of fits in regardless. Hell, she just takes off the jacket or turns it inside out and it looks fine. Manager Bud, today isn't our day, huh?
아무래도
Yep, looks like we're screwed. Royally. Time to fight! Hoot, I don't mean you don't need to pigeonhole yourself to the team early anyways. That's the thing. I am not the one pigeonholing myself into the team. I'm just grabbing these characters at random and I have no idea what we're grabbing. They just happen to be coming out. It's not intentional. None of this is.
말도 안 돼.
This can't be. All the work we did to put this plan in motion. Yep. Funny how that works out. Faust, what were you thinking volunteering to bring these fools along for your mission? You're supposed to have near unparalleled brilliance, right? Then use it! Ah, yes, but there is the joke of all brilliance. If you could see every possible path, and you realize they're all shit, you need an idiot to fuck things up so horribly no one else can predict the future either. Because if everyone is blind, everyone doesn't need to worry about the fact you just stole their pants.
비록 제가 이분들과 함께한 시간이 길진 않지만
Even though I haven't worked with them for long. I was able to realize something. They're insane.
불확실성을
I ought to become a
파우스트가
Faust that
되는 거예요.
believes in uncertainty.
계획이 없는 것이
Also, I literally did
계획이
just quote the
되는 순간
entire literal
어떤
base
변수조차도
premise of the Dune
더 이상
trilogy.
변수가 아니게 되어버립니다.
So, yeah, that kind of wasn't a joke. When the lack of a plan becomes the plan, all variables became constants. Not actually a bad way to plan.
이것이
That is why my
저의
plan
계획입니다.
entails... Sigh. Faust turned to me with a tranquil face. Thanks to her, my role right now became clear. We're not supposed to manage these idiots. We're here to egg them on. Alright, it's time for our usual gig. Let's kill and be killed. You're very okay with the last part. Oh love this. I absolutely love this. Theoretically, if we throw our own team members into the Enkefallen eating bus and they revive, will they get the Enkefallen back? Are we technically the source of infinite energy? Usually would have fun doing it too. Alright, I should probably check out what these guys do. Ooh, level 12. That's cute.
어떤 말도 할 수 없어.
I have no idea what these do. What's this ego trigger on? Oh yeah, sword and DNA. Dante turned into Floey for a second. Yeah. I don't think there's any orange here, so that's not coming out. No, that's not the same either way. Don't worry, everyone. Gregor will do even more damage to himself than the enemy.
엎드리도록.
I truly have mastered chain fighting. Random bullshit go. Dante would have the pain of being Mephi food. Yeah, but considering how many other times he has all the pain, it would be a unique experience.
사냥 시작.
So each ego corresponds to a sin? Yep, I figured out that part. I just haven't ever bothered to make the teams work in such a way where that matters because I've read enough that there's only one ego that really matters, and I don't have it. Or at least one ego early on. That's a lot of one damages there. That's not a lot of one damages. Is Gregor losing less health than before? I have no idea what these do, so I'm going to do some random bullshit.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Oh, are they teaming up? Oh, they're just right over top each other for a bit. 6-30! Or no, 6-20. I think Faust might have a... Not a Faust. Dawn might be a little up on this one. He's smiling as he's getting hit. Yeah, Slashy Boy, Fluid Sack. I was actually recommended a few videos to just learn how to play the mechanics. And the only thing I got was get Fluid Sack, heal. That's really the only part I cared about. Hello there. That actually using bad idea. Okay, I do like when the special skills come out because they look so much cooler. And the sinking went off there. If there's one thing I've learned about this game, it's if you stack effects, shit happens. Esku? Yeah, Momo has... I think that was the one. How do we get to take the chips with us when we leave? 2-9. There's a dungeon at the end. Alrighty. Still no healers, though. Oh, no, wait. There was one thing I was going to check out for Sinner. Apparently, if I do something, they do something. Up tie. Enough is enough. 3. On hit with this skill, heal 30% of the HP damage dealt. Max death. Consume 50 blood feasts and gain 1 hard blood for every 5 blood feasts this unit consumes. This unit fails to consume blood feasts, gain 5 bleed. Okay. Was that good or bad? I don't know.
이제 깨어날 시간입니다. 당신이 외면하고 떠넘겼던 모든 책임을 다하기 위해서.
New skill. I shall impale. Hancho, Lars hungry. Feed your repressed hunger. Enough is enough. But all blossoms free. What the hell did I just do? What? I was told to skip this How do I skip? So it's a lot of spoilers. You know, considering YouTube and usually spoilers are the thing they want to punish me with, I'm gonna skip it for now. I'm gonna skip it. So apparently I could uptie her to 3 with the stuff I got just for logging in. That's probably pretty good. That's only 1 left, so I'm not going to use that. I own 42, and I guess 40 is where they max, so I have no idea what any of these do, but apparently I will now find out. Oh, and Rose, Uptie 3 has a story thing. Managedon is the only ID that has a major spoiler. Oh, now check her skills sin systems? Okay. Skills. Enough is enough. What are the passives? Blood Feast. On the field, it can appear on this stage, increase Blood Feast value by bleed. I don't like reading. Says the English major. If an encounter other ally is defeated, gain hard blood. A Madre de Sangria. Let's go back to the skills. Enough is enough. Hit, heal, 30% of HP, damage dealt, max 10. So I can't go beyond 40, but I need to unlock story. Dawn has a lot of text? Yeah, Dawn has a lot of text. I'm sorry, was that attack 42? Let all blossoms free. Attack 42. Highlight text. Oh! Max attack. Even the freaking highlight text. What's the skill 3? I shall impale. Attack 44. On hit, this skill heals 50% of HP damage. Oh, so there's an orange skill now. There's only 1 orange skill. Consume. Wait, on Clash, +1 for every hard blood, max 2. +10 bleed. Consume coin power +1. Oh. 5% more damage. After attack, defeated. Oh. Increase blood feast by 30. Gain 10 hard blood once per turn. Inflict speed. Ascendant Sancho. Hard blood arts. Heal 50%. So I'm just going with the unbreakable coin. Does not break up on Clash. Oh. Her defensive skill. What's the defensive? Laughter shall subside. Yeah. Oddly enough, she hasn't been doing as much damage as everyone else. She's kept up, though. Done the most, but not the most. Consume 50 blood feast to gain 1 hard blood every 10. Clashable counter. Fail to consume blood feast, gain 10 blood. To 1 ally with the least HP, apply 1 shimmering blood fiend for every 50. Wait. All bleed damage taken by the shielded HP is converted to blood feast. Gain HP equal to the stack. Oh. So she probably can heal Priest Gregor. Shaq, this was not necessary? I mean, no. But, I mean, I'm not actually playing it for most of the game's combat. I just want to get to the roguelike modes. I'm weird. I actually enjoy roguelike more than most actual storyline. I'm kind of here for the story, though. Which is not as expecting. It's kind of awesome. So what I'm getting is, stupid powerful. Yeah. Oh, it gives him extra HP? That might be good in its own right. I'm not going to upgrade anyone else because that would probably be overkill at this point. There's a lot of lunacy. Holy shit. Actually, I should probably check. Hello? Why, thank you. Ah, yes, I am now at 4 out of how many? I don't know. I'm not sure I can get all of these. Might be hard to get into the almost no time left. Yeah. Wait, Gregor can heal himself? I passed overkill quite a while ago? Yeah. Honestly, I might just... At this point, though, I don't really care. It's just fun, man. Oh, I can uptie him. Gain 3 aggro. Bleed. Oh. At 50 HP, gain 50 initial bleed. Neat. Suffocating guilt. Gain 3 ailing heart once per turn. Huh. On hit with base skills, heal. Oh, so his defense heals. Okay. I'll check out the rest later. Mirror gives a lot. Oh, Mirror gives loot. Neat. I mean, that is kind of what we're doing tonight. I'm just trying to get to that point. And I still have time, too, so that's nice. Yeah, again, that uptime material, I did make a purchase earlier. I don't know how to pull it up. It was the guaranteed pull of 3, which just happened to get Gregor on. And there was... I forgot what the other one was. But I haven't bought the big pack yet. I was told to wait for Walpurgis Night to see if there's anything I like. And since I have no idea what I'm looking at, I'll probably be like, ooh, shiny! I have no idea what I'm doing. But I know there's no point of getting dupes here because it has no effect. Which actually makes it kind of nice because I have no pressure to get him at all. That's a nice change of pace. Click the button next to your head.
하루가 저물어가는 동안 나는 그저
네?
서 있을 뿐이었어.
Check the tab to use event currency. There's a tab. Oh. I'm not going to do that. That's the same button. Yeah, go to dispense and browse some. Oh, I can go into dispense to browse. Okay. Here's the event. I have no idea what she is. Oh, I got 15 of her. I have no idea why I have 15 of her. The art looks cool. Like, it just really looks cool. That's all. I think it's Faust, but pigtails is weird. I just like the idea of a flaming shirt. It's pretty cool. And, you know, I've heard she's an amazing unit for very powerful reasons, but I'm just saying I have a type. I have no understanding what I'm doing, and I don't really care. Drive an event based on later character. Scroll down to wall curse. Oh yeah, right here. I have no idea who these people are, but I think I've seen a few of them. Lobotomy, ego, solemn lament. Regret, red-eyed. Wait, what? Oh, I've heard about this one. I don't know why, but I keep thinking it's a reference to Hellsing Abridged, which would be weird because it's probably Hellsing Ultimate, but still. Wait, I actually have parts for her already? Oh. I have no idea how I got those. I don't know what Solemn Lament is, but that looks cool. Don't know who this is, but that actually is moderately terrifying. Sanguine Desire? Oh, that's pretty fucked up. Nothing I'm too surprised about, but it's kind of fucked up. Yeah, the one I was told to go for, though, was somewhere. I don't actually know. Ah, here it is. Yeah, the fluid sac, which I have 15. I don't know where I got 15, but I have 15. Oh. I'll wait until I can get it for free. I think I've overpowered enough as it is. Yeah. It's the level select manager. Yeah, I see it's there, but I don't actually know why it's there. Either way, moving on now. Because if I spend too much time looking around, People keep saying further left, don't buy with lunacy. Drive, menu, nocturnal stepping event tab. Wait, I could actually do that? I see it's open, but wait, I got rewards? Why did I get rewards? Why do I have rewards? What the hell are the rewards for? I've never tried this event. I don't know what this is. Ego shards, are your choice? Yeah, sure. And there's all that. Don't mind if I do. And now I'm out. I get them from curing levels. That does it. I should pay attention to that. I won't, though. And I could have used thread, yeah. But I think my stuff is overpowered early on long enough. I'll wait until I can actually just farm it normally. Moving on. This team is a horrible idea. Let's do it.
부디 정신을 유지할 수 있기를.
답답해서 못 봐주겠군.
Oh, her eyes are actually glowing red. Is that important, or are they just making a funny point? I can't stand watching this charade. How much time are you going to waste fighting these small fries? It's often the case these grumbly people don't have a clear solution to contribute. Listening to Ishmael's disapproval, Ryoshu shook her head and assumed a confident look. This is art. Poe taster. Give me that knife. Wait. Poe taster? You may forever take it from my hands. The blade will be better off parting ways to wander about the air for however long. Oh, poet. Think. You should held his dagger and threw it straight into the air. It struck the anchorage in the ceiling that kept the chandelier still, causing it to sway precariously. Indeed, Ryoshu may be weakened from what she once was because she became a sinner. But never. Oh, so becoming a sinner explicitly weakened them. So the red eye might not actually be a bad thing. Oh, she called him a shitty poet? That makes sense. Hey, check. You're trying to chill people because they're already making me too OP? To be fair, a lot of the OP is actually just because my luck in this game has been literally the opposite of every other gacha game I've ever played. It's like the game where I have the most gacha luck is the one where the gacha mechanic is almost non-existent. I don't get it either. I'm not complaining, though. He was still the best swordsman we had, able to cut through steel like a proverbial knife. Oh, she was. Sure, she treats my words with less respect than she would a wad of gum, but that wasn't a problem. Everyone's eyes turned to swinging chandelier, and eventually flashed about the gazes upon us. This, in a haze, they nerfed his puns, well, I guess poems, when he became a sinner, too. Huh? Watch out! Not random violence! The chandelier crashed to the floor in full force, making the tremendous noise. Oh, yeah, I can actually see the chandelier, too. It only broke one of the machines, though. Colors are a big deal? Yeah. And that's just all it did. Nothing else happened. Both parties were staring at the all-in light fixture in the middle of the floor. So, what was that for, Ryoshu? A performance. Oh my god, she's a super villain. She's even smugly smiling. She's making an entrance. You just made that up, didn't you? Still, I'm glad none of us were hurt. For now. We'll have to see about that. I'm sure she'd be willing to cut your head off for free. Oh my god. Oh, I actually have a... Oh. Oh! The fun shit happened. She's winning a lot of things. Now does she get to go off? Yeah! It's a small thing, but I like it. Honestly, I'm kind of a big fan of Dawn just because the giant ass sword is kind of a thing I love. The effect, the sword, the freaking cloak. I just love her art, man. This is one of the things I found out about this game. I just love the style.
얼마 안 걸릴 거야. 터졌군요.
See, I like Ranger just because she has a shock taser. Oh. Giant ass sword that covers like half the screen when it swings. A 2 to a 7, and it got sinking going off. Ooh, we got a buff. She just keeps going, man. Is this the last one? And he stabs himself. I swear he's doing more damage than anything else. 2 vampires, a vampire hunter, a soldier, and a woman with a top hat walked into a casino. I'm pretty sure that actually is an episode of Vampire... No, not even Vampire D. That is literally a Helsing Abridged episode there. Unironically, I'm pretty sure it is. Except the vampire would be the one wearing the top hat in that case. I think they're all just kind of lined up there. Oh, and they're kill stealing. Oh, the last guy is here. It'd be a real shame if someone dropped a very large attack on them. Oh, is he actually? No, he's not. Yeah. Oh, she actually took damage. Never mind. To be fair, when I had her at level 1 and she was still holding up, yeah, I kind of knew she was stupid powerful then. It's a very enthusiastic walk, easy freezy. Just to make sure. You all know that our goal is to win the game being held on the top floor, not reduce the ground floor of the casino to rubble, right? See, that's where they're mistaken. If you keep reducing every floor to rubble, eventually the top floor becomes the floor you're on. That's how it always works. Demolition for the win. It goes faster that way. Just need more bullets. Is it ideal? No, but it's more fun. I was certain that someone definitely didn't know or care, but I figured I'd rather not remind her. Not only must we reach the top, we also have to win the game as our objective states. Why? Thus, we need the wish power to make it happen. I won't bother reviewing the detail of how wish power we have managed to collect went down the drain for preposterous reason. If only hurt our morale, or it won't hurt. I need to keep my head down. The feeling of prick is a conscious poking in my heart. And Vincent, my favorite? Probably Dawn. Although Gregor's kind of awesome in his own right. I don't really know enough about the others though to make a true judgment. I just like Dawn's over-the-topness and the fact that the version I have of her is super, super powerful, but also has the cool animations. Where can we secure the most wish power in this place? That roulette next to the entrance. People who visit the casino try their daily luck using that roulette and take it or yield wish power depending on the outcome. Is that so? Then I'll seek out an opportunity to snatch the container attached to it. Think you can pull that off? I mean, at this point, why don't we just go steal it flat out? We're basically just robbing them. I have carried out countless operations much greater in scale. Yeah, but you're here, so it probably didn't go well. Your preposterous blunder amounts to nothing in the grander scheme of things, manager. Depending on how close she functions with the Odysseus or Odyssey. Yeah. It has been the fault of the dredges who have obfuscated our abilities to make sensible decisions. Those are a lot of words. Don't let their words deter you. Yes, fight on. Murder harder. Preposterous. I see. Wait. While we were discussing backup plans, Heathcliff was already making a mad dash for the entrance. We were too focused on the conversation. We would collectively lose our minds. Do I need to say anything? In either case, none of us had a clue what he was up to. Heathcliff!
진짜
Damn it. Isn't
입만
it time we stop shouting and move up already? Then he shouted at security from the top of his lungs. Aren't you ashamed of yourselves? Probably not. That blondie over there is a rookie who's as unfortunate as he gets. And that mate there, call our manager as a bad case of lost memory who can't wield a weapon to save themselves. Wow. This is what you call sharp against what a joke. Dude, he's kind of killing us on this one. Damn you, Heathcliff, that's too harsh. Here? Much too mean, Heathcliff. He's not wrong, though. And last thing, that club you're holding deserves a better owner.
건방진 놈이.
You gawky little... The infuriated security guard swung club with a furious wish, exploding towards Heathcliff. And as Heathcliff swerved out of his way, the roulette behind him bore the force, smashed it. He got them to attack and broke it for him. The wish container! So that's what I assumed was once wish power until moments ago poured through the poor remains of the roulette. As if in the death of her saw, let an agony scream before clapping hands over her mouth. I couldn't help but turn away from the tragic sight. Ah, so we have got to the point where we kill our ally. She is now dead, emotionally, utterly crippled. When I grow up, I want to be a wish sticker, giving hope to everybody. I could almost hear the unfulfilled dreams of those lost wishes in my imagination. Oh, listen up, you thickos. You want to admit to your boss about breaking this thing while fighting against us and get lambasted for it? Or do you want to make it our fault and let us through? That freaking glorious bastard! He actually had a plan! And once again, I am reminded that I think he might actually be the smartest character. And yes, I am including Faust in that and still thinking Heathcliff might be the smart one. She knows everything. Not good at making choices still. To quote a meme that I'm not sure where it came from, I know everything and I can calculate 1,000 questions per second and all of them are wrong. This was a month's worth of luck. Or what a Gacha player would call Monday. It won't be any safer for you upstairs. Never been too close to safety anyway. Appreciate the advice. Heathcliff came to me with one of his shoulders dislocated, like when he was grazed by the claw. What's the look? Your thing and fix me up. I've made up my mind. Starting now, I won't ever try to discuss plans or anything similar with these people. Smart move. Took you long enough to realize. It's literally just giving in and buying the stupid Faust. This is one of those times when it's better to keep your mouth shut. No, she was waiting for this. This is her saying I told you so. With that, we dragged ourselves up to the next floor. Still, this is more of a Faust episode than I thought. I thought it'd be the Rhodia episode. No, I'm thinking of Faust. This is the Heathcliff episode. 40% damage. Not bad. And how much damage did he take? 90. He took 90 damage. Ugh. 10. Sink. Let's do it. I'm sure this is fine. But I do want to make some adjustments. The correct people for this team. Dawn stays because that's funny. I'm actually choosing characters based on who's having the most effect right now. Oh, God. Yeah. Heathcliff. Rhodia. Yeah. You can get one more in here. Who's really the best choice here? Gregor? Gregor, bud? People are saying Gregor all the time. I mean, I'm not complaining, but is that really the right choice? Something is seriously wrong if Gregor deals more damage than he takes. It was a close thing, but I managed to avoid that. They all kind of are having a role in here, so I might just leave him because it's good, but I don't think I've ever brought... these are the two I've brought the least. Even, I can't say his name. Even him I brought more often.
그럴듯한 예술이라면 더 좋을 텐데 말이야.
분위기가 달라졌군요.
The atmosphere seems rather different. It appears that another syndicate has taken hold of this floor.
야, 너네 왜 쌍판떼기가 그 모양이야?
That is a look. Hey, Ogen. What's with all the doom and gloom you're wearing on the face of yours? You know the rules here? Sour looks are a no-no, so put a hat over your long face.
내 쪽을 쳐다보면서
Oh, she's not happy. Why do you say that? Well, look at me. I will sink on you. Sink?
모분이 뭔데?
What's that mean?
모가지를
Snap your neck completely.
분질러버린다는 뜻이다.
That's what. Glowing eyes. I'm sure that's not important. It's not like randomly red eyes have any meaning. Easy, Ryoshu. You shouldn't be so prone to starting fights.
야, 아니다.
Never mind that. This one's even more prone like face. No. Which hand is supposed to be your eyes? Are the clock hands our eyes? I thought it was the circles in the center. Ryoshu, are you ready? And he's immediately going to fight. You bet, Dante. And suddenly we have earned her respect by willing to commit violence. Really? I thought they were Peruvian. Oh, no, it's mariachi. These are actually mariachis. We're fighting stereotypical mariachis. I don't have any musical instruments. And I love how the casino's just all torn up behind them. 10% more damage to negative status. Oh, these are deal 25% more damage. Just a flat, indiscriminate art. Oh, so purple, green, orange, and blue. Some pretty nice effects there.
얼마 안 걸릴 거야.
Small effects, nothing too crazy. Oh, not DIA, you're right. I made the mistake I read. This is a horrible choice. I'm sinking Dawn at the mariachis. There's a joke in here somewhere, but I'm not going to make it. That way lies reading, and I refuse to do that. 26 versus not 26? Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Airier. Can you see the dopamine hitting right now? Because I'm feeling it.
지금이 기회입니다.
Heathcliff just keeps tying with this guy. And she stole the kill. Oh no, the stagger. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Just shot him in the back of the head with her fist. Because apparently you can shoot people with your fist now. Oh god, not DA. You said you're hooked on a feeling. More than a feeling, even. Oh, the last one's struggling? Oh, that might be a problem. Does anyone else have anything they can do here? I'll have to hope the last guy dies before that comes up. He's just going to town on the baseball bat. Yeah, apparently all I needed was kill. You can ego defend? Yes, but that would involve defending. I think everyone's high enough. Why is she at negative sanity? Deals 8 SP for 4 allies with the least SP. Oh. Oh, hello, fun choice.
행동을 개시합니다.
Yes. Fatal. Immediately going to the next person. Is she gonna kill everyone? Yeah, that kind of works for me. Oh, the mariachis do sanity damage? Oh, I see. so they start losing crashes altogether.
오랜 목마름도
63% of the damage.
피를
Yeah.
마시는 순간은 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니
That would do
가릴
it.
것 없이 마음껏
I have no
마셔.
idea how long this chapter is, but this is fun.
그게
Learn to defend. You need it later.
우리가 이룰
Yes,
수
but
있는
later.
유일한 꿈이니까.
And also, none of these fights are the ones that are really super interesting to me, so I'm just kind of screwing around. At this point, I think I'm just trying to get everyone up to 12.
원하신다면
No reason, just because I can.
몸을 풀어두죠.
If you're guaranteed to lose a clash, using ego is usually preferable. Yeah. We could do that. There's just something super cathartic about watching all these guys go out there. It's like, hey, you like the murders, kid? I do. Let's have more of it. It's fun.
얼마 안 걸릴
Yeah, and Don's committing a war crime. I think the guy can actually win, even if he tried. I got a 4 on that. Yeah, I think he's dead. Oh, no, now he is, because Gregor kill stole. I think this guy might be dead. I'm not a betting man, but I think he might have died. Yeah. Oh my god. This works. I'm gonna switch to the third line to get some crazier options. I actually thought they're so close. I thought they were just double teaming the guy.
그런 능력도 의사도 없다면
And Marisol is just going over here. He's like, nope, you lose. Oh.
그 정도 각오로 우리 식구를 건드려.
너희의 무기로 이 혈투를
I think something fun just happened. Oh, they're already dead. Don rolls a minimum of 16, while these guys roll a max of 4. Yeah.
어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니
Let's
가릴
just
것 없이
begin.
마음껏 마셔.
Zemada.
그게
Should I not make that one? Okay, I did.
우리가 이룰 수 있는 유일한 꿈이니까.
Bail Irola. Sounds like a bull in my head, and I know that's not the case.
부디 정신을 유지할 수 있기를.
12 toddlers listening to a clock being forced by a gray guy with red eyes looking for golden sticks. Shadow? Yeah, that makes sense. God, not again! Yes, once again, Dad, when will this end? Hello? Oh, yes, spare a timeout. Our dear customer here needs a little care. Dear customer, I hope you forgot our rule, have you? That was all the money I had. I'm assuming they're selling you for parts now?
자꾸 분위기를
If you keep
흐리시면
damping the mood of the table, we might throw a pinata party out of you. Just beat him? I don't think I want to know. I think we all know. 90 parts for this chapter? Oh, we're nearly done then. I got about half an hour left. Pressured by gentle intimidation, the weeping guests on the floor seat, and then being handled by paramouches from the staff, they started dancing, sobbing all the way.
이건 또
What's this now?
우리 파가 접수하고 있는 층에
There's a rule every
반드시
visitor
지켜야
this
할
floor must
규칙이
follow.
있어요.
Una traditio mariachi, if you will.
도박이란
Gambling is
오로지
entertainment,
즐거움을
an
위한
activity done purely for fun. Thus, all sadness and pain brought to you must be sublimated into dance. Oh god, this is hell.
춤이라면
Allow this night to demonstrate what dancing is about. Alas, they were harsher judges than they
괜찮아 안
seemed.
되겠어?
This one won't do.
몸짓에
Her
진심이
movement is
담겨 있지 않고
insincere.
그게 무슨 소리인가?
What else do you mean?
춤은
Dance is a
마음을
window to the
주는
heart.
춤.
Oh no.
마음이 맑고
Without a
투명하지
clear, pure heart,
못한다면
it
춤만큼 의미 없어지는 것도
lo.
없지.
Oh, they're saying things that Dawn might take as an insult.
그대들
I
다소 무례하군.
Did she just change her voice? Like, I'm used to hearing that voice on the manager Dawn version. I wasn't expecting normal Dawn to do that.
점점 돌이킬 수
This is getting
없어지는군.
further out of hand. What are you doing,
뭐에
Sue?
쏟아?
Oh, I was writing our letter of apology in advance. Smart move. Dawn's mask falls off a bit. Yeah! I mean, I got the point she was insane. I didn't realize it was intentional at that level. Or that the random mooks are the ones to call it. I just wasn't expecting it this early on. Granted, I also wasn't expecting out to hear about the ring on Heathcliff's finger already, so yeah, they're loading this with a lot of actually interesting stuff. I mean, granted, I've seen some of the art of her from other sides, so I knew she had some fucked up shit in her past, but still, man. Is this murder? I think this is murder. It's all the dopamine! I think he might actually be doing more damage than he's taking. Ah! The fun stuff has happened! Well, ooh, hello there. I think this might be fine. I almost feel sad. Not for any of the enemies, because they actually had a good point. Ah, yeah, Shaq. Nievde is how you die early in the city. To be fair, I got the distinct impression also being in the city is how you die early in the city. Or being outside of the city. Or being inside the city. Being under the city. Being above the city. Being within the proximity of the city. I think dying early is the thing. If you show me an old person here, I'm going to be like, oh god, what the hell did you do? You're probably in your 30s. Life was hard back on the farm. But we don't live on a farm. I know. It's horrible. Mersalt got a 0 and lost. That's disappointing. I'm losing a lot of things over here. That guy is doing surprisingly well. I'm actually taking damage. No. Oh, looks like we got stagger. Yeah, oh, 3 staggers. I mean, him, that just makes sense. But yeah, I got in trouble with this one. Well, I guess I should actually pay attention. That's not a good one, but there's no real horrible option. That's it. That should be enough to let them all die. Yeah, I don't think Dawn's fair to bring. Yeah. Damn. As much as he failed last round, now he's kind of earning it. Hi, Sandy. Gotta love it. Let's see. Everyone's back up now. Oh, and they're all staggered. They're done. When in doubt, throw a small little blonde girl at it. That works! As absurd as it sounds, if we were to leave this floor early, we're going to need to touch their hearts with a powerful Oh god, wait, seriously? As you all know, my memory's ready, so dance, is it? Can't say I'm all too familiar. Amisha came in handy as an excuse to opt out of things at times like this. Of course, I haven't actually forgotten what dance is, but there's no need to be honest about it, is there? Say, Hong Lu, have you taken dance lessons or anything?
병검을
Probably has.
배웠는데
I
교사는
learned a
적은
little
편이었어요.
beyond Leon.
세
Though I only
명뿐이었죠.
had 3 instructors teaching me to perform it, I'll need a few masked fans, makeup, and we weren't gonna find them here. Next.
뭐 모두
When's
회에서
I
재수 없이
start-
점잖다는
Snobbish
놈들
aristocrats
바로
at
많이
balls.
밟아봤지.
Yeah, who you probably have a ring for once.
나의 마음이
My inner
무섭다고
voice expresses fear. Smart man.
뭘 쳐다봐요?
Me? I
저는
spent half my life on a
배에서
ship.
지냈단 말이에요.
Only half. Dance is where I cease the destruction of my words.
오랜만에
A
칼춤을 추는
sword
것도
dance for the first
나쁘진
time in a
않지.
while. It doesn't sound bad.
모조리
I'll kill it on the
터뜨려주겠어.
floor. You know, she actually might be the best choice.
평생 박자라고는 아침 점호 체조 때 말고는 맞춰본 적
Though
없지.
the only beats I have tends to go throughout my life for morning exercise programs. During roll call, if the measurements, I will see to it that.
단테,
No, Dante, I'm good at most things,
자신
but my dance is kind of embarrassing. Haha.
팔이 과하게 흥분해서
I don't mind, except my arm might
관객들
rage
몰두할 수
out of
있다는 거 빼고는
control
문제 없어.
from the stimulation and charge at the audience's heads. Downside?
파우스트는 대체로 춤을
Faust
즐기는
doesn't
편이
necessarily
아니죠.
enjoy dancing for leisure,
작전을
but I could
위해서
gladly perform a
기꺼이
routine
해볼 수는
if it's
있어요.
for the mission's sake. Oh my god, she looks so out of... No.
하지만 저들이
However,
원하는
it's
건
technically perfection they want. Looking for something unstable and unpolished, rather.
다듬지 않은 원석 같은.
And because we know that Dawn is putting on probably as big an act as a certain other person, if not more, I want to do Mersault. I kind of want him to do it. I really want him to do it.
싱클레어.
Wait, really? Sinclair? Oh, actually, I forgot he was there.
어렸을 때 춤 좀
You
씹어본 적
busted a
있지?
move or two as a kid, didn't you? I think he just
씹어요?
busted things.
학교 교양
Busted, I
시간에
suppose. I took the basic
마라카스 기초를 배운 적이 있긴 한데
maracas course at school as a liberal arts class. Oh, he's in that kind of hell. I didn't realize they had schools, though. Honestly, I kind of thought they were just immediately pressed into child soldiers everywhere. You came from a rich family, too. How did you figure that out, Rhodia?
걸음걸이나 말투만
tell from the
봐도
way he
다
walks and
척하는
talks.
척이지.
I mean, if he was poor, he probably would be exactly what I said, so it kind of makes sense. He's rich enough that his family could actually give him a somewhat normal childhood. Is the thing I'm going to say right now, without any doubt that everything I say is not going to be proven completely wrong in some way, shape, or form, probably within the next few months when I play further on. Yeah. Definitely not going to have some horrible backstory there. It's not like he's in a bunch of 12 psychopaths who get brought back from the dead and is called a sinner and is considered part of it. I mean, that would be insane. Yeah, I'm working under the assumption if he's here, he fucked up big somehow.
반대로 못 배워먹은
On the other hand,
놈들은
uncultural ones, it shows, you know. Rhodia quietly giggled while looking at Heathcliff and snuck up behind Sinclair to wrap her arms around his shoulders.
자, 우리
Okay, now, my
싱클레어.
little Sinclair, I have
지금부터
very...
정말 중요한
Oh
임무가
my
있어.
god! And one shot enthusiast. You mentioned Mersault's dance would attract even Carmen's attention, and she distorts everyone so it's too risky. I don't know near enough about what happened in the Library of Ruina, so I need to find out more about that. Hey, Rodeo, what are you? Moments later, Sinclair solemnly walks onto the stage. You can do this,
맞아요.
Ishmael. Yeah, think of all the times when Heathcliff trampled over you. That's not
지난
making
날을
it better.
되새기면서
I'm... Sinclair turned to Rhodia, still looking anxious.
정말
Am I really able to do this? Probably
제가
not.
나서
아니지.
Wrong question, Sinclair.
오로지
This is something only you can do, because everyone else would fuck it up. He returned a determined nod.
손목의 스냅, 심취한 표정, 절제된 리듬, 완벽하다.
Oh my god, they gave him maracas. They gave him the pan flute. She has a... I don't even know what that's called, a mini guitar? And she's playing it without even looking at the strings. Actually, that's very impressive in its own right. And he's handing out hats. I just saw it. Ukulele? That's what his playing is? Yeah. Oh my god. And then there's Gregor over here just going, really? Yeah. Like, all of them are just... Oh my god, he's sweating! The pensive expression. Restrained rhythm. Perfection!
차분해.
It's calm. The calmness stirs my heart.
차분함이
This young man.
오히려
Oh no, he's
마음을
crying, not sweating!
이 소년.
This young man. He's channeling something from within!
승화.
How sublime.
내면에
He is
엉들린
fighting repressed
어둠과
darkness and
아픔들을
eternal with the
몸짓을 통해서
body's
극복해.
motion. Oh, the embers lingering and glowing ash,
남아있는 불씨.
eating the rhythm for gesture to be struck along the conjured image of a bonfire that's burnt through the whole night. And we are witnessing the coalition of ash dancing atop its remnant.
거대한 캠프파이어. 그곳에서 춤을 추듯 휘날리는 잿가루들의 여명무도회.
Oh. Considering how scary perceptive they were about Dawn, getting her to drop the act. So he's literally from a fallen family. Ah. He's probably looking for vengeance then, isn't he? Sorry, what? Young man, what do you consider joining us? You have the potential to grow big.
그 아이는 우리 회사
That boy belongs to
소속이에요.
our company.
허가
You
없이
should know
인재를
that
빼내오려
ciphering
하는
value time
행동은
from their current
심각한
employment
위법 행위랍니다.
without permission is a serious... Really? It's a crime? Oh. The mariachis speak the truth, man. No wonder they deal sanity damage. They're punching you in the mind. Just a few hours ago, Sinclair was the only moron in our band of blunderheads, but now he's been elevated to the company's valuable asset. They have very low standards. Or very high standards brought low. What a fine performance. You wish to get to the top floor, right?
올라가라.
You may pass. You have earned the
자격이
right.
충분했다.
Be warned, though, the folks upstairs won't be as reasonable. They have no concept of festivity in their heads. Sinclair came back to us with an invigorated look.
내 속에서
The
솟아나오려던
things swaying beside me. This is what it was about.
그런 것이었군요.
Oh my
왜
god.
그렇게
It makes me
어려울
wonder
거라고
why I
생각했던
thought it
걸까?
would be hard. I feel so much more comfortable now. I was curious to know the inner struggle he'd expressed through dance that had touched the syndicate to their core. I love this. I honestly love it. This is one of those places where if you were gambling, yeah, you're going to lose all your money. But damn, if this wouldn't be the floor to lose it on. You get a therapy session. And admittedly, losing all your money is probably still cheaper than actual therapy, so not a bad option. Yeah, what kind of hardship a young gentleman like him could have gone through? But those questions could wait for now. We're headed upstairs to the 3rd floor.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔.
So I was told there's 17 in here. I got a few more.
우리가
We
이룰
got
수
20
있는
minutes? Nice, we're making good time.
꿈이니까.
I might actually finish this chapter tonight. Wasn't expecting to, but I kind of like that. I feel like I should put him in for how awesome that was.
저주를 끼얹을 것이 있나 보군요. 뒤따르죠.
이건 또 뭐다냐?
Maori? Or is it Chinese? Third crewman. T-Quick crew. Probably Chinese. What do we have here? Oh.
어딘 줄 알고 기어올라.
Oh, wow. That... Is that fat? Neck? Chin? Or... I keep looking and it keeps getting worse. I've heard of not having a chin before, but I don't... Oh god. That is... What? Okay, sure. Do you fellas have any idea what you just walked into? No, and I'm kind of afraid to find out. Try monkey battle will make the most acrobatic poses. Oh god, it's JoJo. Then we'll lop off your digit joint by joint and make pretty mahjong time. It's Mahjong JoJo. Jeez, some warm welcome that was. I'm not willing to let interesting like that on some... Oi, dust up! I'm assuming that's a Britishism. I want to know what they're called. Flexing T-Quake crewman. That is a thing. Neither one's really good on that one. So far, everything is just kind of equaled out there. I might actually lose some of these. Or not. Took a little damage. Do I go 46 or 59? I don't know. It's kind of hard to... Ooh, I'm doing that one. Favored, maybe not the best option. That's unopposed, so I don't care. Who needs a dodge when I can just kill you faster? Dawn sometimes has a whip attack. This skill too? Honestly, I'm just looking at the pretty lights right now. I'll probably notice more about it when we actually get to the focused fights, which are pretty much the ones I really want to get to. I'd honestly prefer if every fight was focused, just because they're so much more fun. Legitimately, if this was the only fighting, I would not be addicted to the game. I think they're all dominating. These are unopposed. These don't matter. And they're also the unmattered. Yeah, it is kind of a whip sometimes. I'm just staring at all the pretty lights. And Marcel took 1 damage. And turned up with the murder. Murder is fun. I like murder. We should do it more often. Ooh, hello there. These are also the same one either way. They're unopposed, so no one cares. Oh, the Maori guy is going down. Yeah. So, and Rodeo's going in for the punch. I swear this is a JoJo character. I have a lot of people who like to solve problems with their fists. Oh, and teacher, you heading out? All right, thanks for dropping in then. Keep me in the good path? I refuse. This is actually funny. Oh, we reached level 10. Nice. That just means I don't have to log in as often to start updating things. I've been converting this into modules for a while because when you're lower level, they refill it every 5 hours, which is a nice problem to have. We got more there. Nice. 14. An overstayed welcome. That was a fun team, but I was kind of pulling out on this one. I should probably focus on the people I actually want to use more of. So the people I definitely want to use are her. Oh good, he has a lot of perp. Orange. I want to do a lot of blue and a lot of that.
오늘은 시간을 얼마나 뜨드려나?
Red is fine. She has the blue. Yeah, there's some good options. Yeah, let's do these.
현 시간부로 근무 시작.
Heathcliff's been pretty awesome so far. Let's do it. And Hound just says, we'll do our best, we're no Virgilus. Oh yeah, that'd be terrifying if you were. Ooh. Put a defensive on. I've been told she gets even stronger later. He'll never use these. I keep forgetting he's there. I need to do that. He's not using the certified ideal? I have no idea what that is. Just want to look at... Oh, button in the top right. Oh, didn't even know there was a button doing that. Granted, I've also been ignoring the reading thing, like, constantly, so that's literally on me. Honestly, unless we're in a dungeon, I don't think it really matters too much.
이 혈투를 승리로 이끌.
Double option. That works.
아류 산초 경연 육시.
And it looks like, oh, Gregor got the kill at the end. Why is he doing so much damage? Is he supposed to do that much damage? Oh, he's saying it's offset with the ideal? Oh. Yeah, I don't have the ideal version of him yet, but I've heard it's really powerful. Ooh. That should work.
아류 산초 경연 육시. 꿰뚫려라.
How much damage did he do to himself anyways? Dude. 71% of the damage.
피를 마시는 순간
She did 621 damage.
그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏
Gregor dealt 148 damage. He dealt.
유일한 꿈이니까.
Oh wow, she dealt 4, but I think I had her defending quite often. Wow. So apparently, Gregor is doing damage. I didn't know that was something he could do. Although I think a lot of it was she kind of murdered everything. Yeah. It's not a battle because I'm just murdering everything before it even gets me. So I should probably use the ideal because apparently that's what Yi Sang is. Yeah, honestly, I completely forgot about him. I'll put them in, see how that goes. I don't actually have Ring Sang. I know he's supposed to be super broken good. I do not have him.
시간부로 근무 시작.
I've got very lucky so far. That's not one of them.
너희들 대구박도 간수
I
잘해라.
still keep seeing that art.
뭐마다 축구공으로
You better keep your noggin safe and sound, cause for kick the can we might need something. Oh, kick the can. Wow, I really forgot about that game. Around. I almost forgot. These are the ones known for their coarse language.
주둥이로만
They
장장
took
수십
down
명의
dozens of
라이벌
rival syndicate members
조직원들.
with just the
정신 피로만
psychological
전멸시켜보는
damage inflicted by their
소문이었지.
foul tongues. Oh my.
너네 말로 할 수
Boy,
있을
watch your
때
mouths while I'm.
우리는 뭔데
Who are
그리
you,
돌아보냐.
gazing nitwits?
눈깔 안
Keep out of
치워?
sight, won't you?
무슨
Damn
개눈가락으로
big
저러는.
bulging doggy eyeballs are unnerving.
아야 아서라.
Easy, bud. I took a shot and cracked one of the eggs earlier. My voice echoed like the whole Nagos cave empty. Wow, he's met us before. Oh, brush me sideways. They don't even got a string of egg noodle for brains. What's the round thing on their shoulder? Is that a bag of gas? And one shot. Utter to me what you think the ideal is. Beach party for every character. Everyone is in some kind of refined, dignified suit, and Mersault is in a thong. Sorry, a man thong. Because I'm already sure that would be how it goes. Everyone else is on something completely over the top, and he would be the one going, yep. Just walking out like that. And that's all it would be, because it would be funny. Oh, they actually had him make croaking sounds? Think they all take lessons in assholery from the same class?
아니,
I mean,
웃기긴
it was kind of
하잖아.
funny. Not sure what you're looking at me for. She's enjoying it. Dead. You're all bloody dead. Oh. Beach volleyball. Struggling. Oh. Yeah, I haven't used him much. That makes sense.
얼마 안
See, this is the problem. Sometimes people don't realize they need to be unalived. And I must remind them. Now, let me remind you. Neutral, but they got 100% plus on this. This is fine. Might be breaking a few things here, though. Alright. That should work. Really just comes down to, can Dawn kill everyone before the enemy dies? I can use supports? I forgot how. Also, I kind of like using the guys I got right now because I'm already kind of butchering this game enough as it is. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could probably just put Dawn alone in this level and win. I'm not too worried. I kind of really like her animations. How does he normally work anyways? Apparently that's how he's going to work. I'm going to drop an ego. That works. Oh. That's not good. Let's see how this works out. Let's see what an eagle will do on this one. I have no idea what his ego does yet because I did not read it. And I'm not going to either. At this point, it's a matter of principle. Tell me what you think the ideal is. Oh, this is where the ideal came from. Oh. Fatal 6. Stagger. 27. Wait, did he just do hack power down on everyone? Did Gregor just... Did he heal and murderize a bunch of people? And sinking went off. And the reindeer is doing damage. Okay. So he sat back, did nothing, and then got the murder. Dante, what should we do? We won't get anywhere if we keep fighting. To my surprise, Ishmael let out a chuckle. What's to consider? We have our trump card. We have a what now?
저들은 아직 모르는 거예요.
Just the right person to teach something legit.
잘 해서를 한 다음에 를 해버린다.
After you give it a good blank and blank it up, go blank on it. Because Ryushu is literally... Otis is just like, oh. She's covering his ears. Dante's head is literally on fire. I mean, already, but he's sweating because he can actually see them doing it. Ishmael's disgusted. And Heathcliff is actually looking at the boxes while all of them are taking notes. Oh, I think Ryushu is becoming one of my favorites through the sheer absurdity of her. I just realized something. My favorite characters in this game are literally the most crazy ones. First it was Dawn for the out-and-out crazy, but it's a mask, so I kind of like that aspect to her. But then Ryushu, I think, is actually as crazy as Dawn tries to make herself look. Oh, I love this. I absolutely love this.
그 다음에
Next you blank the beep. That's so confusing.
애 담그는 거지.
Oh, this is beautiful.
마지막으로
And he just looks scarred. Oh, Heath can see the description. Even he's bulking. I think he's more surprised, though. Just the Ishmael face. And then Dante, the poor precious boy. Whatever he was before, it was not up to this task anymore. Oh, I did need a screenshot of this. This is perfect, man. Oh. I never knew it was possible for the human tongue to give such detailed accounts of something so sickeningly gruesome. The thug's twinkling eyes were uncarelessly twinkling. Some were even taking notes. Oh god, that wasn't just the art. I'll be damned, she had me struck. Oh god, they're insult comics.
쇠바닥에 마술사인지 뭐식인가벼?
Nope. Howie, that snap could be border. You're what they call the wizardess or the tongue, eh, lady?
아니.
No, that has to be the gob of a witch, yeah. Even Heathcliff, the man who must have had a rougher life than most in the Backstreet, shuddered by the end. I'm gonna take a joke and take a guess here. I don't think he's the one who probably had the worst life in the Backstreets. I think he probably prefers the Backstreets. I'm just gonna throw that out there. They're in the ring. He's like, I cannot help but applaud the creativity indeed. The pen, nay, the tongue is mightier than the sword. I thought it was pretty familiar with the sailor's mouth, being a seafarer for half my life. But this made me realize my vocabulary was only a tip of the That pun was a little wet. I honestly couldn't fathom why the higher-ups would organize a team of people like you. I'm assuming luck, desperation, and no one else was dumb enough to do it. I don't suppose the line was meant to be understood by the likes of us. Or them, or anyone. I'm still having trouble figuring out the meaning of this personal measure. But I guess this isn't so bad after all. So you've finally reached the stage of acceptance. Congratulations. Faust is just flexing on them having to understand the bullshit she's dealing with. Oh. I swear the art is the best part of this game. Still got time. Contestants. I think this and the next one are the only ones left. Unless the next part is a dungeon, in which case that might be too long. This isn't good. We reached the top floor, but we don't have nearly enough wish power. No worries. I'm itching to tell you this, and it's finally time. I actually pinched a little wish power back at the pawn shop. It's not a lot, but it should be just enough, right? Rhodia showed us a wish sticker sheet with a few labels on it. Why didn't you tell us earlier? Probably meant to use it herself. Like you said, gambling's all about keeping a poker face. I don't want to see one of us slip up and complicate things. Yeah, can you imagine if one of us did that? Again. As for the boss's role, mind if I borrow it for a sec, Dante? I nodded, seeing as I wasn't really doing much in disguise anyway. Even if I were committed to the act, I would only be right for me to forfeit and bent my knees since things played out the way they did. I would have been dealing against this only hours ago, but now, good thinking. I've never once lost in anything where money was involved. Alright. The contestant enters. Wait, I'm not the last. Ah, there goes my cool entry. You are Miss Rodion. You're to gamble for the right to access the basement. Wow, I was looking forward to finally meeting infamous Wish Power Whisker in person, and look who got instead. Aren't you a little too confident for something unintended stranger? Or unidentified stranger? She literally just told you their name, though. What a dull take. It's not who you are that matters in the world. It's about who wins. Oh, the table's closed. Why are you wrong here? The fact you're able to get here is proof enough that you're qualified. A pleasure. I'm Ida. And this is... Golly, my back's hurting. I'm assuming people stuck in these robots is not an uncommon thing because, that looks oddly familiar. It's a serif box? They're really not that uncommon? Oddly enough, I think in Ghost in the Shell, some of the early people who they showed in full body prosthesis had a similar body to this one as well. But I think they only ever showed maybe 1 or 2 examples of that.
로봇?
A robot? No,
아니.
a prosthetic. What's the stare? Never seen a full body prosthetic before? Just a head.
이거 너무
Isn't that model a
구형
bit too
모델 아니야?
antiquated? Kind of looks like it belongs
박물관에
in a
있어야 될
museum.
것 같은 생김새인데.
Old is gold, as they say. Bash up a few times, and it's now sturdier than most new ones. In other words, he souped it up. And it may or may not be remote control at this point. Why is the boy being so sluggish about coming here anyway? Arrogant Brad thinks he can show up late. Serious business, eh?
미안.
Pardon
조금
me.
일이 생겨서.
I had urgent matter. Rodian knows this
소냐.
person.
주인공병
Oh, it's
같은
a
거
pretty boy.
있어?
You think the
늦게
world
와서
revolves
이걸
around you,
받아야만 만족이
Sonia.
되고 막
Do you
그래?
crave attention so much that you have to arrive late and be showered in glares? Then
그런
you
건
gave a purple text.
아니었어요. 주인공은 언제나
I
아이들.
didn't mean to, if anything. You'd fit better as the protagonist of life, Ida.
오랜만이야.
It's been a while, Rhodia.
뭐야?
What's
둘이
up? You two
아는
know each
사이야?
other? And Podplan, you mentioned at any time someone says sturdier than most new ones, they're about to lie through their teeth.
고향 친구.
Let's say we share a
할까요?
hometown. Isn't that right, Rhodia?
로자.
Huh. I wonder who these people would be. I actually don't know nearly enough about Crime and Punishment to know the unfortunate parts about this, which is weird. It actually does bug me because I actually meant to look up Crime and Punishment because I know she was based on that, so I can't get any of the subtle nods from it, and it's actually bugging me a lot.
너
So are you.
역시
Still
아직도
leading the Eurodivia.
유로집의 리더를
Then,
글쎄.
to know. It might be too early to say still.
훌쩍
You were the one who
떠나버린
left
건
on your
너
own just like that.
혼자였는데 말이지.
Figured as much.
자자, 사설은 접어두고
Now, that's enough
올
chatting.
사람은 전부 모였으니까
Since we have all
다시
the
한번
players,
룰을
let's go over the rules
점검해볼게.
again.
카지노 동시
The
입찰권을
four
가진
bidders of
이
I hope I
네 명.
actually plays.
소냐,
Sonia, Ida,
아이드,
the Take You,
철공의
and representing the
그리고
Tingtang boss, a suspicious that
콩콩이
shameless stand-in.
게임 중엔
No
어떤
cheats
편법도
or sleights
허용되지
of
않아.
hand are allowed
걸리는
during the
순간
game.
바로
The moment
탈락.
you're spotted in the act, you're out.
당연하지만
That's why you don't get caught.
소망력이랑 관련된 그 어떤 물건도 쓰면 안 되고
It should go without saying that anything wish power involving wish power is forbidden as well, which is why you have to make sure to use it judiciously and no one can catch you. And apparently everyone in chat gender swap because the person who is representing Sonia would have been their love interest for Rodian, but they swapped genders. Yeah. I don't know nearly enough about Crime and Punishment. Dostoevsky never did it for me. Russian writing was basically nihilism, but usually way more depressing on top of the nihilism. I once heard it described as you read Russian writing so you feel better about the dollery in your own life, or the doldrums, because they seem like precious moments of normalcy by compared to the crushing reality that life hates you and you will exist through it. I honestly don't know if the person who said that was a fan or hated Russian literature. I'm not sure if they're wrong either, because the few things I've read were life is horrible and then you die. It's funny. I don't get it, but okay, sure. Soon as you're caught, you're on the chopping block. You'll sorely regret it.
총 3판의 게임을
We'll
하고
play 3 games in
제일
total,
칩을
and the
많이 따는
one with the
쪽이
most
우승?
chips wins.
심플하지?
Simple enough. So why don't we skip to the I'm going to steal all the chips and eat them? If you eat all your opponent's chips, you win by default.
이긴 사람은
The
이곳에
winner
있는
will get to
엘리베이터를
take the
타고
elevator to the
황금가지가 있는
underground
지하로
portion where the
내려가는 거야.
golden bow is. And they all know about it.
이전 카지노 주인이 미친 듯이
Is the treasure the
땅굴까지 파
former owner of the kingdom
내려가면서
was so
얻으려고
desperate to
했던
claim,
그
digging a
황금가지
whole
말이야.
tunnel to unearth it. Oh. Former.
갑자기 원인모를
But then they
이유로
suddenly crow
급사해서
for unknown reasons,
우리가 운이
making us
좋게
the
공동
lucky
입찰자가
bidders.
되었지만
뒤가 구리게 죽었다는 걸
What an
우아하게도
elegant way to put that they
표현하네.
died under shady circumstances.
로자.
Rhodia,
너 아직도
you're still as
그렇게
cynical as ever,
비아냥대고
huh?
다니는 거야?
I mean, usually everyone else knows, and it just is putting on a polite fiction of we're not all murderers, even though we definitely all are.
시끄러.
Shut it. How do you
그런데 다들
guys all
황금
know about
가시는
the golden
어떻게 알고
bow,
있는
though?
거야?
Didn't think it would be
이렇게
so
널리
widely
알려져
known
있는
to the public.
물건인지는 믿지
Heading out, Vincent?
못하는데.
Alright, thanks for dropping in.
이름 있는 조직들
Any
사이에서는
syndicate worth
아는
its name
소문이었지.
caught wind of the
여기에 묻힌
stories.
황금가지를
Those golden
얻으면
bows buried down there
모든 부와
or
영예를
here are the
가질 수 있을
riches and
거라고.
fame it'll bring to the owner. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not going to be. Whoa. Excuse me. Aha. Readjusting my leg on a chair that doesn't let readjusting happen. I have a bad habit of crossing my legs when I sit down. And then they go numb if I leave them like that too long.
그러고 보니
If that's the
네가
case,
부와 영예에
seems
관심을
someone
가지고
has
있을
gained an
줄은
interest in
몰랐네,
worldly
소냐.
luxuries, huh?
너는
I
그런
thought you warned me to
것들을
stay away from those
멀리하라고
things,
했던 것
Sonia.
같은데.
Isn't her entire character that she loves the worldly luxury part?
황금 가지는 더 대단한 일을 할 수
The
있어.
golden bow can be used to achieve
내
far greater
목적은
things,
그때나
Rhodia.
지금이나
My
항상
purpose has
동일해.
stayed the same, to destroy this system of
억압과
oppression and
착취를
exploitation,
타파해서
preventing the
고유의 축제를
concentration of
경계해.
wealth. And somehow I'm taking the wild guess that hasn't gone well. Also, I just realized he has bullets around his leg. Special bullets right here. Yeesh. There he goes again with grand words. Someone stop him. I'm assuming we'll get the hypocrisy later. My
미안해요.
apologies. It reminded me of
이러니까
old
옛날
times.
생각이 나서요.
Oh, he's known him for a while.
재밌다.
It's funny. I used to
넌
keep
도박과
you from
돈이라면
obsessing
수족을
with
못 썼고
your obsession with gambling
나는
and
늘
money.
이제는
Yet here we are at the
서로의
same
목표를
table,
걸고
keeping our hand of
각자의
cards
패를
from each other
숨기는 사이가
in a
되었네.
gamble with our goals on the line.
네 목표는 뭐지?
What is your goal?
이기는 거.
To win.
그래.
Of course. And that's that. Oh, the last one is just up right there. And it's sheer reading. It's the last one, so let's jump into it. This will probably be the end of it, unless there's more that I'm missing.
어느덧 마지막 판이네.
God.
다들
It's
자기 눈앞에
actually
있는
just
집
a
개수를
standard
확인하고 있는
Texas
거지.
Hold'em game. Honestly, I was expecting something overly grand, but no, it's really not. We're at the final round. You all keeping a good eye on your chips?
난 올인.
I'm all in. All in? Ooh, dealt a nice hand, huh, Rhodia?
로즈야?
Bluffing. That swag of yours has been rubbing me the wrong way. You know that? You're pushing yourself to the edge, so what are you counting on?
난 원래
I'm the kind of
마지막에
gal who
모든 걸
bets
거는
everything she
성격이거든.
has at the end. And she's using witch power. Stop right there. Pull your sleeve up. Don't think I didn't see you being sneaky. Which is why she's probably faking them out and not actually using it.
뭐야?
Huh? You just put one of them wish stickers you got from the Tingtang bossman in your arm. You're trying to rake in all the chips this round so you can have the golden bow all for yourself. Look, everyone, right here underneath it. This thing, it's gotta be the sticker, eh?
증거 있어?
Got proof?
로즈야?
Sorry, Rhodia,
미안하지만
can I take a look at
잠깐
your
손목 좀
wrist
볼
for a
수
second?
있을까?
It was probably somewhere else, like either the back or the chest, or the butt, or the leg would probably be the easiest because you actually just put your legs together, activate it, no one's actually looking at the feet. I mean, it's literally out of sight under the table. Sorry, Rhodia, but I can take a look at your wrist for a second. Nah, you aren't. Don't touch her. As far as I know, you two might be in cahoots. You might bluff just to get her in. If he tries to swagger, but who knows. Now, I'll lay your arms bare, so keep your eyes peeled, right? I knew a sly little fox wouldn't play dirty. You know, there's probably a doujin of this exact scene right now. I'm going to be very surprised if there's not one. Hold on now. The situation and dialogue all feel awfully familiar. Have I seen this before somewhere? I'm not the only one seeing that. Okay, good to know.
덩치가 아깝다.
Small-minded for someone
꼭
so
이렇게까지
big.
해야겠어?
Do you really have to be petty about this? I feel like I should. The issue that with stolen wish power comes strict responsibility. Quoting Spider-Man.
영화를
You
너무
watch
많이
too many
봤네.
movies, man. That's
훔치긴
stolen.
모름쳐. 그러다가 없으면
If you find
뭐
nothing,
자진
will you
탈락이라도
fold
하시나?
and walk out? Yeah, you've got guts, fine. I'll bet all my stakes that there's a piece of wish power in your wrist. What do you say?
똑같지 뭐.
Same as yours. So one of us is about to go bust then. Scared, are you? Oh, that's cute. You get that somewhere? Anyway, that means your words are final. Yay. This is gonna exactly how I remember. Pretty sure the conclusion
분명 결말이.
as they remember. Considering time resets are a thing. And she looks like she came from the mariachi side based on the hat. Huh. Here it goes. Let us confirm then. What's going on here? I saw it. I saw the little fox rubber wrist. There's no way. That means you're out. What a pity.
탈락이면 어떻게 되는데?
What happens to the loser then?
뭐
Lop off a hand or something?
농담이지, 로즈.
You're joking, right, Rodeo? There's no point in removing a prosthetic hand. You can probably pop it back on. Actually, it might be fun to make him do it just on principle and have him reattach it. This is a movie reference? Oh, it's a Korean movie reference. Honestly, if they made an American movie reference, it would still go over my head. Unless it was Dune. I have standards. The standard is it's Dune, and maybe Airplane and Naked Gun. That's about it. No, this can't be right.
패자에게는
The
관대하지만
defeated will be shown generosity,
어떤
but false
한층 더
accusations need to be taken
신중해야 할
care of with
필요가
more
있지.
caution.
설마
Hang on, are you? And he's dead. And she was expecting that.
이게
What in the? She wasn't. Oh. For wing's sake, can you please give me a warning? Just a little one? And they're immediately okay with it. Was his name Caesar? No, it was something else.
기름이랑
Look at
뇌수
this
새고 나오는
grease and
것 좀 봐.
spinal fluid. Ugh.
기억나, 로즈?
Remember, Rhodia,
이거
it's a trash
우리
compactor
뒷골목
we
쓰레기장에
saw at the waste
있었던
disposal on our back streets. I'm surprised it wasn't a freaking jump or road roller.
내가
I
말했지.
told you back then
우리 같은 무산
that we
계급들이 단결해서
proletariat should unite and
지배
take down the
계급들을
ruling class,
타도하고
build a new
새로운
society.
사회를
Ah,
건설해
yes, this is why everyone's talking about communism. He's literally starting the Red Revolution, but not the Soviet, but more the murder the. What was it?
그러니까
I
네가
forgot the name of the
대답했잖아.
dynasty that was in Russia. So then you replied,
부자들을
if you mean we
몽땅
should
저
round up the
프레셔에
rich and
납작하게
flatten them under one of those
눌러버려야
compactors,
한다는
then I'm all for it.
찬성이-
정확하게는
Small correction. I
짝을
should crush
터트려야
and
한다고
pop
했어.
them. Is that so?
그래, 로즈.
Rhodia, are
여전히
you still unwilling to
유로
return to the
수비로
Euro
돌아올
DV?
없는 거야?
나는
Didn't you all hear a loud slam just now?
잤어요.
And we're about to lose it.
어쩌고
Undoubtedly, after a quarrel about wish power and the like. What? Did they find out? Boy, quit gawking and turn the clock.
밀지
Gosh,
좀
please
마요.
stop pushing. Romanovs, that's the one. How? I do. It's a black screen. Why do I feel like I need to censor this? How is this the most sus thing? I was expecting blood and guts and body horror, and I'm getting this. What the hell? They must be setting up the next one, either the end of this chapter or the next canto is really fucked up because what the hell, man? The prologue was, oh, we got bigger guys, we're not the biggest ones. The first canto was, and see, people will die. It will be fucked up, there is body horror and mommy issues. And this one is, we can also do humor, but there's going to be a lot of murder. Whoa! Unfortunately, the door we were leaning against was a flimsy wooden frame covered with rice paper. Huh. So things did go differently, and I'm assuming someone reset time. We all tumbled to the room and fell to the door. Yeah. Oh, that was the end of it. Oh, there's another one. I don't know how much longer this goes. 17 of 19. So guys, I need to get off 17 minutes ago. Should I push through this next one, or is this where we should stop for the night? I don't know how much more of this Canto there is, so I just want to ask everyone right now, push on and finish it, and how long would that take? Because I don't know how much more we got. Because time is actually a thing I need to worry about. So I'm just going to ask you right now. Keep going. Run away. What? Do. You may want to stop at the dungeon. Oh, so there is a dungeon? And so that means I'm not going to be unlocking the dungeon tonight. Yeah, that would probably take a while. Last one's a dungeon. 219 is a dungeon. Do one more stage, then dungeon next stream? I think I can do that, and that's where we'll end it tonight. Yep. But if anyone shows appreciation, you want to drop a super chat, I would appreciate it because I am going to be so far behind. I had to run and do actually not errands, thankfully, but a lot of stuff I had to get into the 3D printer, so I'll be doing them a day late. Yeah. It's fine, though. It's all fine. I'm not regretting it. I'm not actually, because this is awesome. So we'll do this last one and jump into it. Let's do it. Affinities. Oh, yeah, details. Nice. This tells me almost nothing. Oh, because they're all still locked. I want to get more orange and sword. Oh, and it says who's actually in there.
예술을 보여주지.
Let's see. If I'm going to do the stupid. Ooh. Hello, interesting egos.
책임은 모두 내가 진다.
Oh, Satoshi, here's that. Thanks for the. See, thank you very much. I'm mostly just dicking around when I say that, but I do appreciate it. Thank you. I'm not gonna pay too much attention to this. Just Dawn solo.
원하신다.
오늘은 시간을 얼마나 뜨드려나?
Should I? Fuck it. We're balling.
라만 차량들을 뒤엎는다.
Oh, this is a horrible idea. A horrible, terrible idea, and I want to do it. Where are you supposed to be? Rhodia, how'd it go?
로자,
Made new friends in the
그동안 새
meantime, have you,
친구들을
Rhodia?
사귀었나 보네.
Sonia laid his hand of cards on the table.
게임은
The
끝났어.
game is over.
네가 이겼다.
You win, Rodian. I have no objections. He then left through the door and didn't return. Instead, a deafening clap suddenly filled the room. Aha! Caramba.
게임은 잘 봤어?
Oh, I caramba.
그런데
Friggin' meh. I enjoyed the spectacle, but
난 소녀처럼 쿨하진 못해.
I'm not as cool as Sonia.
친구들을
Since you
데려온
brought your
기념으로
friends, why don't you
나도
introduce
내 친구들 좀
some of mine as
소개시켜줄게.
well? You know, I'm pretty sure I heard a member of your syndicate say that gambling was purely entertainment for you. So this isn't more entertaining than accepting defeat right away.
이게 더 누가 이기든 간에
You're gonna push
힘을
on with
내고
force
갈
regardless of who
생각이네.
won, weren't you? Think about it. I have strength and manpower, so why would I give up the golden bow? Because a round of three of a game said so.
그래. 차라리 잘
Alright,
됐네.
then I'm actually glad you're a rebel.
나도 아까부터
I wasn't
좀 있을
starting to get bored of
때쯤이라서.
sitting around too. Or I was starting to get bored. I'm sure this is fine. Also, that's a lot. She's 1 limbillion. I wonder. Oh, wow. I'm starting off with this one? Okay, sure. Damn! There's one down. And she's taking damage. She's taking more damage. Taking sanity damage. And she's staggered. And that might have been a mistake. The mariachis have won again. Well, that's not good. This is fine. I wish I could choose what I was doing, though. Getting more attacks, though, definitely makes up for it. Let's see how much health you can actually recover. That will be a big indication if I can actually make it through. And that's fatal. Ooh, stagger, too. Yeah. Yeah, okay, too early to solo. Ego next round, 0%. Well, had to get a failure somewhere. I got that back, neat. Okay, let's actually be serious this time.
원하신다면
준비.
오늘은
형님과 누님들을 위해
라만 차량들을 뒤엎는다.
Yeah, I know there's a way to do multi-target, and that would have probably knocked things in my favor. Honestly, if I could even just do choosing enemies, it would have been fine, but since it's chain battle still, there's no way to do that one. Can't be helped. In the meantime, though, one down. I think this is payback for the previous time. That works. And let's see. Is this enough to win? I think it's enough to win. Oh, and they're all dead. Oh, almost dead. It's a small difference, but an important one. Her sanity's back up. Speaking of sanity, winning clashes, always good. Getting the win. Nice. And he got pulped. Is Gregor supposed to do a lot of damage? Oh. Oh. This works.
전투에 임하겠습니다. 정신이 터졌군요.
I'm just looking at all the effects going off every time she hits right now. It's like, god damn. And then there's Gregor, who's just doing a lot of damage. I didn't think he was supposed to do that. A lot of the damage is dealt to himself, though. Like, he's nearly dead. Yeah, he don't have the heals. But I don't think that matters right now because he's probably going to be fine. Watch Gregor kill himself. Oh! I think that guy might be in bad shape right now. Oh my god. Needs S3 to keep himself up? Yeah. Well, again, I'll probably get it soon. And the reindeer does a lot of damage. Oh, we're starting strong on this one. It's overkill either way, so I might as well do that. I know the matching colors doesn't really do that much, but yeah. He just died? Yeah, probably. Ooh, that's a new one. Haven't seen the eyes go black. Yeah. That was fun. I've died 3 not to be
고래
suicidal?
목마른
Yeah.
어버이를 향한 죄책감도
I'll probably get them eventually. She only did
피를
half the
마시는
damage.
순간에는
Surprising.
생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니 가릴 것
That was a
없이
boss.
마음껏 마셔. 그게
In branch.
우리가
That's
이룰
the
수
dungeon,
있는
right?
유일한 꿈이니까.
Oh, and it's probably fighting him too. It still says I have rewards though, and Event open. What even was this event? Where do I get threads, by the way? The eyes? How many do I buy these? Oh, neat. That's how I get them. So I probably should upgrade Gregor so he doesn't immediately destroy himself. It's funny how that works.
가면으로
Yeah.
수치를 가린다 하여도
I know I need to finish the dungeon to do it, but
여전히 나를 괴롭히는군.
damn. But oh, I'm going to hold off on seeing what's going on until I get more ideas what's going on. Yeah, I will check those out later. For now, it's fine. And Panzer, nowadays IDs are much faster and roll higher in general. Oh, I could have watched this one. Did I check the unit shop? Not yet, actually. I should probably do that. Ego. Oh, wow. Some of these actually look pretty cool. Whoa. That is actually a really cool look. I have no idea what that means, but that is really cool. Right above the mirror dungeon where you can farm threads. Yeah. Luxcavation. Oh, this is unlocked. I might as well do the first one to see what it's like.
빨리 시작하시죠.
There's a power creep, but not enough to make the original IDs bad. I've heard that's a thing with this game where everyone is still usable, with one exception who I don't know. Oh, it's still these. Nice.
또한 용서할 테니.
Well, that went. It definitely very much went.
그쪽도
따뜻한
정신이 물러 터졌군요.
Damn. There's the first wave down. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, they're trying to get him there. Again, it's just pure and utter dopamine every time I see that.
또한 용서할 테니.
Just got an alt. I should probably use it so he doesn't die. I want to figure out what it does.
소란이 줄었네요.
너희의 목이 이 혈투를 승리로 이끌.
Oh, we got the bughead guy too. I'm sure this is fine. Let's see if he'll kill himself or heal. I don't know how that works yet. God. Kim, you mentioned I should get 6 3-stars and you should clear, or you can clear the story. I'm halfway there already because I actually have some pretty good ones. I've heard reindeer's fun if you get her to the third up tie and then she could just do everything.
피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다.
Oh, there's a skip battle?
그러니
Oh, that's what those are
마음껏
for.
마셔.
Interesting.
그게
Not sure if it's worth
우리가
it.
이룰 수 있는 유일한
So that's how you get the
꿈이니까.
identity stuff. Can't get to that yet. How much would just... Okay, that does nothing. It's clearing of other stuff. And I kill them before I even use the new skill? Yeah. That's a thing. Honestly, I kind of want this just because I think it looks cool, but I have no idea how to get more of these. Admittedly, that is really neat. No idea about the rest of them. Kind of want to get Princess for reasons. No reason. Yep. Just no, that's the third one. How do I get Premier Dungeons? Yeah, but I don't have that unlocked until I finish the next dungeon. 10 extractions. There you go. Oh, Center of Choice. Yiseng, Faust. Neat. So Princess doesn't do enough damage till S3 and she has her mask on? Yep, but let's be honest, we all know why I'm not doing it for the damage. I'm early enough in the game where that doesn't matter. I'm doing it because the art is kind of awesome. Yeah, I'm not a good man. I have my taste. That's all it is. That's really all it is. 1 extraction, 10 extractions. Neat. I'm going to save those because I have no idea what they're for. Do the red boxes? Oh, wait, there's something here. Oh, yeah, I can do those now. That's cool. How long do I have? 18 hours. I don't think I'm going to make this one. Just throwing it out there. Yeah. The art is very awesome indeed. Again, I'm not here to make smart choices. I'm also not here to get it either. So yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Disappointing, but not horrible. The tickets are 10 pulls? Oh. Yeah, honestly though, I got the one person I wanted here, and I don't really care about that. I'm not going to use it on standard. I'm not going to use them then. I wonder if I can save them for Walpurgis. I actually don't know. Oh. That is Faust ripping off a robot's head. Okay. I thought that was Dawn for a bit, though. But no, it's Faust. Oh, I can save them? Neat. Oh, thank you, chat. Grip Faust. There's a lot of the one who showed grip, like Sinclair as well. And that's Faust right behind him, smiling. I don't think Faust should ever smile. Canto 3. Whoa. Captain Ishmael. And there's almost a whale-like thing in the background. Yeah, that makes sense. And then I've heard of this guy. If I'm right, he's the one who is, you just kind of win. Inflict 2 count upon the following hand hit, inflict 2 bleed. Yeah. He's kind of broken. I'm also not getting him. Ooh, that's a cool art for Faust. Like, I don't know, it's just really neat. Showing her in a tea shop. And it's bright and sunny. That is weird. Like this one, oh yeah, murder, blood, neat. This is still weird. That's just weird. W Corp? Ooh. Cool look. One shot. You want me to do 110 pull for funny? Sure. All right, guys. Where do you want me to do the 10 pull? I'm just going to ask right now. I'll do one. Just one. The train? So, targeted or Sinclair? Note some IDs have spoilers? Yeah, that's the thing I don't want to... WCore hat is actual merch? Oh, really? Uptide 2 for W Don? Sinclair? Sure. Why not? I can do that. Just gotta move this over to the side quickly. Funny Don. Nah, I've already got the one Don I wanted though, so I don't want to risk it again because that would be like, oh, awesome. I hate this. Let's try for Sinclair. Skincare? Skincare. It would be funny if I got another 6 or 3-star. I don't think I would get another one right away. Whoa, that is a lot more red than I expected.
자, 결투를 받아들여라.
Oh,
혹은
that's a new Otis. I don't think I have any of her yet.
악을 청하는
Oh.
정의의 망치.
End Corp might hammer Don Quixote. That's a little insane.
빨리 저 양반.
A wooden
그걸
arm
좋아하네.
Gregor. Dude. Oh, and these give you more shards for their individual characters. Oh. Neat. Oh, another road. So when you get one, you get more copies. So the fourth one would have been another Rodion. Okay. The Crazy Dawn? Wait, there's a Dawn that isn't crazy? Kinda want to do it again, just see what happens. Just one, just one. Even crazier? Oh, God. Ah, there's only 2 this time. No, is that a 3-star?
어째 꽉 잡아라. 살아나기 싫으면.
What the fuck? Oh, shit. What the? Oh, man. Hold on tighter, Sink. The Pequod Harpooner from Season 3 Heathcliff. What the? Is it normal to get this many 3-stars this fast? Also, that is kind of fucked up.
한 잔 함께 하시죠.
Oh.
따뜻해질 거예요.
Leave Association South. What the?
아,
Oh!
비웃지 마세요.
저도
좋아서 이딴 걸 입었겠어요?
Please hold that laughter. Does it look worse than this because I liked it? Does it look like I wore this because I liked it? She's covered in goop and has fairy wings behind her. The raise like 3%. I've been very lucky. Yeah. This was someone's specific request, right? Slosh mail? Goop mail. Yeah. Lobotomy, ego. Wait. Ego? Oh, whatever. Yeah. It'd be a real shame if I did it again. Okay, so honestly, I've been having absurd luck. I don't think it's an option here. No, I'm going to save this. I don't know what's coming next, and I want to wait. I could easily just do more, but I know better than to do that. There's some things going. Another 3-star in the next poll. Yeah, that would be hilarious, actually. It'll be a while before I have enough to get who I'm looking for. So close, so far. Honestly, if someone dropped in, I don't know, another super chat, I might do it, but I don't think I want to risk it right now. I've had a good run. I've had absurd luck, and I don't want to push it beyond that. Mostly because I can just do shards. And I know even though it'll lock soon, it'll unlock in the next season after that. So it's not a huge deal for me. Plus, I'm so early game, it's not going to matter.
하루가 저물어가는 동안 나는 그저 서 있을
Check your inventory?
뿐이었어.
I mean, I do have a ton of stuff. No consumables. I have a lot of ego shards, but only for Rodion, because I was trying to see what I can do for that. The Wild Hunt in the next roll? 10 pool tickets are hard to come by. Buy the crates in the shop. I don't know where the shop is, actually. Which is weird, because I probably should know, but honestly, I don't really care enough. This was useful. Yep, these are all really good. And apparently the last one, use this item, select a Season 1 Battle Pass Ego. There's some really nice ones, honestly.
하루가 저물어가는 동안
The event shop?
나는 그저 서 있을 뿐.
Yeah, that's the thing though. I already used it all up, so that's kind of the thing. Yeah. There's also the reward exchange, which is already what we looked at. Chapter 2 clear is not quite there yet. Should be in drive. Yeah, I used up getting to what we have right now. It closes in a few days, but not quite there. Do I want to do it? Nah, I'm gonna wait on this one.
하루가 저물어가는
I got a good deal right now. I'm set with this. I do want to see though. I'm not really sure who I want to choose. I need to learn more about these people. Section 6, but I kind of like this one because it's already leveled up. I mean, I will admit the Bloodborne aesthetic in this is kind of awesome. Not gonna use it. I just it's an interesting look. It's an interesting look. On one shot, you want to do a wild hunt? Honestly, like, if you like Blood Rhodia, check out Season 2 Event Ishmael. Oh, sure. Oh, and I got the even crazier Dawn. Yeah, that one is pretty damn cool looking. I'm gonna leave him there for now because we're about to enter something big. He literally cannot get Wild Hunt right now. I have no idea. I'm not gonna roll though. I think we're at the point right now. That's it. I do want to check out the Season 2 Event Ishmael. Dispense. Season 2 Event. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. This is cool, but I kind of like this. Molar? Actually, that's just pretty awesome right there. Oh, this is Sinclair? Oh, him doing tech and him beating things in and getting blood in his eye. Oh my god. What the hell, man? Not even close to that one. Sinclair with no shirt. Oh god. What are the captain ones anyways? That's just a nice one, honestly. Assistant manager? Huh. These are terrifying. Yeah, I have no idea what any of these do, honestly. Oh, there was another round of here. Dude, there's so many cool things. Sorry, I'm just looking at all the art right now. I was like, dude. Rhodia is usually a good choice. Yeah, it's just always a good choice. Damn it. Nah, this is the point where I need to cut this one for the night. So, for everyone watching, I'm cutting this here. Thanks for watching. It's a lot later than I meant, but I had a blast. I'm not sure when the next time I'll be able to stream this is. There'll probably be a poll and we'll see what happens. But either way, thanks for sticking around, everyone. I'll see you guys in the next one. And if you really enjoy this, leave leave a like, comment, let me know what I missed that I really should have figured out because I was kind of blatantly distracted by really cool flashy lights. It's a problem, I'm aware. See you guys later. Adios.